She walks it loud like a thunderstorm, debunking myths with style and form. True crime, conspiracies, her game. Melissa Jade, remember her name. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Microphone fierce like a roaring lion, unveiling secrets people been hiding. True crime queen of the digital scene, Melissa's got you hooked on her screen. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa J, she's got no shame. Murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa J, she's got no shame. Melissa J, she's got no shame. Melissa J, she's got no shame. From murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa J, she's got no shame. 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 She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa J, she's got no shame.
Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? We'll be 36 months, finally 3 years. Thank you for being the best friend anyone could ask for. Thank you for 3. Oh my God, I think that's the longest one I've seen so far. 3 years on the dot. Thank you so much, Wolfie. Hey, it's not rocket science, dude. Nina, it's just Jeannie, fragile like a bomb. Amy, Penny, Little White Crow. Amy J all day. Actually, no, I'm just taking a night. I'm excited to start this series of phone calls too, but we're just switching it up a bit. Hey, Lady fucking T, Midnight Lace, poor Linda, Turtle Dove, Curious Christine, Christine J, Tiffany, Leslie, Queen Bella, Cosmo, WV, Bogart, Andy Rose, Lisa. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing tonight? I heard these calls were good. I have not listened to them. Hi, Conspiracy Realist. Sue. Actually, I thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Hey, Allie. The promo code is Conspiracy Queen, Little Chicka D. And then, we got our amazing guest. Hello, Nanya. She's muted, but hello.
Again. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You sound so low.
All right. I always turn myself down because I'm so loud. So
But
I'm
so
I know. I'm way louder than everybody else, so I always turn it down so low. But let me try again. Hold on.
yeah, say hello all over again.
All right. How about now?
You sound good, but I feel like I need to talk lower.
Okay.
I'm
Don't
used
worry.
to being the loudest.
I know, but I'm always so loud that then people are like, "Whoa, my headphones."
Yeah, but not here. Like everyone's used to me, so they already have it at a low volume, and so
I'm here for
good.
it.
I am so excited. Everybody, this is, if you don't already know, the good Nanya, and she will be joining for this series. I'm really excited. I've heard all about these calls. I have not listened to them. You have not listened to them either, right?
Nope, I haven't. I've heard about them, but I just haven't watched them myself.
Okay, Shazzy, I'll look. And so hi Meat Feeds, hey Amac. So as far as I know that this is a very entitled type of phone calls, and I am here for it. This girl is something else in these calls. I already picked our missing child for tonight, Jessica, but I could absolutely choose Oklahoma for tomorrow night. Absolutely. Our missing child for tonight, I chose from Nevada because I haven't chose one from Nevada in a long time. And this is Alicio Geronimo Lujan. He has been missing since March 11th, 2022, out of Lincoln, Nevada. He is 7 years old. It says both photos show.
Melissa,
Yes.
that's out of Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh man, I can't do the NEs, man. I can't do whatever it's called. Whatever it's called, the
I
abbreviation.
couldn't be up here and not correct you. I apologize.
Please correct me, but which one is Nevada? NV?
NV.
Oh my goodness. I can't. I always mess this up, and usually it's Tess who corrects me with it. Thank you. So Nebraska.
Yep.
Thank you. All right. So missing from Lincoln, Nebraska. It says both photos are shown of Alicio. He was allegedly abducted by his mother, Nohemi Lujan Saucedo, on March 11, 2022. A felony warrant for custodial interference was issued on April 13th, 2022. And so here's the photo of the alleged abductor, Nohemi. She is 39 years old. And we have an additional photo here with a blue tongue, absolutely adorable. So if you or anyone you know has information on their whereabouts, please contact the Lincoln Police Department in Nebraska at 1-402-441-6000. Thank you for that correction. Jeez.
No worries.
Oh, thank you, Lee the Bee. Hi, MJ. I sent you an email about a website called Find a Grave listing Sebastian as cremated. Summer Wells is on there too. Maybe we can get these missing kids removed from this website. Thanks. Have you ever heard of Find a Grave?
I have heard of the website before. A Nonsense went over it today and showed that Sebastian was listed on there and walked people through how to report it to get it removed.
Is it a legit, like, is it
no, it's like I could go and put your name kind of on it and provide just general information.
Oh, that's horrible. People need
It's not like a legit website that, is like linked to any type of records.
Right. That's sick, man. I don't know what people have too much time, man, and ill intentions. That's just sad. Hey, Bryn, Shakto. I see everyone in there. Hello to everybody. So we're starting something new tonight. We're gonna start the Jamie Lee Komoroski calls, and these have actually been out for a while, as far as when phone calls from prison first started dropping them, but it's making more attention recently as she has her sentence now. And so for anyone who may not be familiar with the case, I will pull up this article and we'll do a quick little recap. It's actually extremely sad, as all cases are, but we have a drunk driver who killed a bride on her wedding night, handed 25 years in prison. So Jamie Lee Komoroski is a South Carolina woman who admitted to drinking and driving more than twice the speed limit when she crashed into a golf cart and killed a bride last year, will now spend up to 25 years in prison. So Komoroski, 27, pleaded guilty at the Charleston County Courthouse to reckless homicide, felony DUI causing death, and 2 counts of felony DUI causing great bodily injury before her sentencing. The 34-year-old bride, Samantha Miller, died in the April 2023 wreck while her groom, Eric Hutchinson, was seriously injured. So Hutchinson cried in court Monday as he recalled the last moments he spent with his new bride, some of their only moments as husband and wife. Quote, on the golf cart, she told me she didn't want the night to end, and I kissed her on the forehead. And the next thing I remember is waking up in the hospital, end quote, Hutchinson said. And so then here's a screen grab as he speaks about Samantha Miller to the Ninth Circuit Court judge during her plea hearing, which was Monday, December 2nd, 2024. So Judge Deirdre Jefferson handed Komoroski a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison for felony DUI causing death. She also was sentenced to 15 years in prison for each count of felony DUI causing great bodily injury and 10 years for reckless homicide. The sentences will all run concurrently. On the night of Miller and Hutchinson's wedding reception on Folly Beach, an island near Charleston, South Carolina, the newlyweds had just left the party and were driving along a beach road where the speed limit is 25 miles per hour. At around 10 p.m., a rental car slammed into the golf cart from behind. Komoroski was arrested and detained at the scene, and here is a mugshot of her. It says a subsequent investigation found that data on Komoroski's rental car indicated that she was driving 65 miles per hour and only briefly hit the brakes before she hit the golf cart, investigators said. The groom's mother, Annette Hutchinson, later revealed that the golf cart was thrown over 100 yards and rolled several times. Komoroski was not injured in the crash, and officers said in an affidavit last year that they could smell alcohol on her breath. Quote, I asked Jamie if she had anything to drink, and she stated that she had one beer and a drink with tequila about an hour ago, end quote. The affidavit read, quote, I then asked on a scale from 1 being completely sober and 10 being the most impaired, she stated she was an 8, end quote. Komoroski allegedly refused to complete a field sobriety test when asked by officers and became uncooperative. At one point, when she tried to stand up, she became unsteady on her feet and almost fell down, the affidavit said. An officer had to help her stand. The 34-year-old bride died, still wearing her wedding dress. The groom suffered a brain injury and numerous broken bones. So here is a screen grab from the GoFundMe page that was set up for Samantha Miller and Eric Hutchinson. And it's just so incredibly sad, not having any idea what is about to happen. It says Komoroski, after pleading guilty on Monday, said she was addicted to alcohol and selfishly didn't care how her actions affected others, adding that she's, quote, devastated, deeply ashamed, and sorry, end quote, for the hurt she's caused. Quote, I wish I could go back and undo this terrible tragedy, but I cannot. I will live the rest of my life with intense regret for what happened that night, end quote. Komoroski's supporters asked the judge to be lenient because she is young, remorseful, and can still do good. Miller's family, on the other hand, asked for a harsh sentence, saying they could never get her back, and the decisions Komoroski made that night were selfish and permanently scarred many lives. Komoroski looked at most of Miller's family, including Hutchinson, as they spoke, occasionally wiping away tears. So she's definitely doesn't look the same as she did in the mugshot, but you know what, to be fair, most people don't. They definitely, I feel like it's jail jelly. I don't know. Like, it seems like most people tend to gain a couple of pounds once they have been arrested, I've noticed. But it says Hutchinson said he sees more doctors and therapists than he can count because of his physical injuries and the mental anguish of the crash, and that he thinks about it every single day. I wish I had that night. I wish I had seen it coming. I'd have jumped off the golf cart so you had only run over me. So before the sentencing, Miller's father told Komoroski he was disgusted that she appeared to never take responsibility. He told her she could apologize, but he wouldn't listen to a word. Quote, the rest of my life, I'm going to hate you. And when I arrive in hell and you come there, I will open the door for you. Brad Warner said, you have ruined so many people's lives. So that's a synopsis, quick little recap of the person that we're going to be going through the jail calls today. What are your thoughts on that, Nanya?
So I watched the impact statements, and that the dad and the husband really, like, those were the hardest to watch. But I can't imagine, like, on one of the it's supposed to be the happiest day of your life,
Yeah.
and for it to then be connected with such tragedy and from just selfishness, from somebody who made some very, very bad and poor choices. I can't imagine that his life is forever altered. And they said even now he still has to seek, medical assistance for a bunch of different, um, like injuries um, from the accident.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine. It just again, it's supposed to be one of the happiest days of your life, and I mean, I guess I'm glad that she got to have that happiness, but she
Yeah.
deserved to have a lot more of a life of happiness too.
Yeah, she deserved to have the lifetime. Like that was the start. That was the beginning. And I
Mhm.
find um photos and videos the last moments before something like that happens so eerie. Normally, I find them very eerie because you just want to jump through the photo or the CCTV and be able to warn them desperately what's about to come. But there is something even more unsettling about the fact that their last moments, her last moments, is her wedding night. She looks
Mm,
beautiful. She looks gorgeous. This was the beginning, and it so tragically turned to the end in the matter of seconds.
mhm. Yeah, just pure happiness. It really is. It's very tragic for their families, but it is one of the reasons that I was kind of drawn to listen to the calls because while when she gave her statement to the family, she seemed, obviously it's court, but she seemed very remorseful. And then to just verbally hear about some of the calls that she's making and the entitlement that she is showing, I just feel like it doesn't really seem like she
I know.
really
Is she
is.
crying for them or is she crying for herself?
Yeah, I think in court she was crying for herself, but we'll see what the calls say. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a different vibe once we listen to some of the
Well,
calls.
there's a lot of call. Well, I won't say a lot, but there's like a lot of hours worth. But we're totally going to start with call number one because there is,
Yeah.
and shout out to phone calls from prison. We have her very first phone call from jail, and that's what I want to start with. I'm really excited.
Mhm.
And so I've been here, and there's video calls too. So I love being able to visually see them. This one isn't a video call, but obviously we're just going to start with the first. But just to be able to see their reactions and see her face and see, I don't know, I'm big on a visual person. That's why I love with trials being able to see, not just hear, because it makes a big difference. Body language makes a big difference and things like that. Um,
Yeah.
I just want to know, did she get her colored pencils? I see if that's like something that came from a call. I don't know. I'm excited to
Yeah.
find out though.
The
Um,
other thing too is I'm very interested in like the psychology of people and watching, not only watching verbally but listening as well, but to what their intentions are by their words and by their actions. So I am interested to see how maybe she switches it up from phone call one to maybe by 5 or 10. I don't know how many there are, but maybe by 5 you actually start to hear like it is set in for her and she gets it. Maybe. I don't know.
yeah, but I just hope she does for the right reasons. For the right reasons, that's what I'm hoping. But I guess we'll see. All right, this is her first phone call from jail. If I didn't pause it and you want me to pause it, just tell me pause and I will pause it. Because I have a feeling we're gonna have a lot of opinion
Commentary.
about it.
Lots of opinions.
Johnson saying she don't get it. I believe everything I've seen so far from people's um, feedback regarding it is she is very entitled and she does not get it. Guess we'll see. Here we go.
Call Jamie Komoroski made while in jail after her arrest.
Whoops.
Jamie seems frantic and emotions are high as her dad tries to encourage her. You will hear her dad mention that she was denied bail over the weekend. She had her first bond hearing on April 29th, 2023, which is one day after her arrest. If you're unaware of this case, Jamie Komoroski is charged with felony DUI resulting in the death of Samantha Miller. Samantha had just gotten married the same night of her untimely death. Jamie was denied bond and is currently awaiting trial, which is scheduled for March of 2024. The judge
Oh,
said that
gosh.
if the prosecution isn't ready by March, Jamie will have the opportunity to be released on bail.
Hello.
Jamie?
Hi.
Hey, honey. I don't know how to get back onto speakerphone. I don't want to hang up on you. So I'm going to talk to you like this. Your mom is next to me?
Where are you guys?
Huh?
Where are you?
We're at the hotel in Charleston.
Okay, and thank you so much, Lee the Bee. Please make sure you thank Lee if you got that. Already, the way that, and correct me if I'm wrong, the way that she's like, where are you? Almost feels like, yes, granted, she could just be like, hey, where are you? But for that to be the first question makes me feel like she was asking, like, where are you? Are you in the process of getting me out?
See, and I take it as she may not live there. And so maybe she wants to know that like her parents are gonna like come to where she is to like be by her side.
And this is why I like having differing opinions and see whose perspective, like your perspective is going to be different from mine. That immediately, without a doubt, ring, ring, where are you? Makes me feel like you better be in the process of putting a pep in your step and doing what you got to do to get me out type of deal.
Yeah.
I called my dad like that when I was much younger. Like, like, well, where are you? Like, are you coming? So that's how I interpret that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they live in New Jersey and she's in South Carolina. Thank you, Jeannie.
Okay. So maybe she was, again, possibly she was just trying to see, are they still in New Jersey? Like, have they, obviously they know what's going on, but are they still in New Jersey or are they coming down there to where she is to help her figure this out?
Yeah. If you've ever been to jail, you've made this call. Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
I'm so sorry.
Jamie, listen. There's nothing to be sorry about. It's a tragic accident. You did not do anything on purpose. It was a tragic accident, okay? All right? You don't need to tell me ever that you're sorry for what happened. You understand?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I'm sure that if it was his child, it was the other way around, and it was his child, he would not feel that same way. I get the sentiment, and maybe at this point in time, maybe he doesn't know that she was under the influence. Maybe he just thinks that this is a car accident.
Maybe, but to immediately come out and be like, you don't ever have
You
to
don't have to be sorry for anything. Yeah, no.
Right. Yeah, that.
You should be very sorry, honey. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay? You don't need to be sorry to me. I'm just, I'm just thinking about you and your well-being. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. We were down at the detention center, trying to. Well, first of all, we put some money in your commissary. Okay. Huh?
Yes.
All right. So that you have, I think it's like $95 they let us put in. All right. And I'm also trying to set up video conference visits. I have my information in for approval with the detention center. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I already gave information to attorneys in New Jersey, and we're going to get you the best attorney there is in South Carolina, in Charleston. Okay. The best, okay? Grandpa and Grandma are behind it 100%.
I feel like he has to know, like, because to be making all those moves, spoken with an attorney, he has to know what her charges are at this point.
Yeah. I don't know that he doesn't know. Especially if you've already been speaking with attorneys and you're finding the best of attorneys.
Right.
That tells me that she needs a good defense, and that kind of changes it a little bit for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would be so torn. Like if it was my kid, I'd be in shock. I don't know how long this was from the day that they got, that the accident happened to the date of this phone call.
The day
But
after she was arrested is this call. Like the
all
next
right, so I'm gonna try and give him credit for shock. But if this trend from him continues, I probably won't be as graceful.
Well, and I do also, because I feel like the families of, well, usually I'm talking about a killer, but the person who is arrested, we don't feel as much sympathy for, obviously, but they didn't do anything, but it's hard not to feel a certain way if there's not accountability. And that's why, at least with Wade, his biological father, I don't blame you for, of course, supporting your child. Support them, hold them accountable too.
Yeah.
And that's just the disconnect I'm having here so far. Is it's like you don't have anything to be sorry for. No, ma'am, you have a lot to be sorry for. But I'm trying to give grace as well.
I got to think I'm gonna get out of here so long. Right?
Well, Jamie, you're definitely you're not gonna be there for a while for sure. Okay, so you're gonna have to tough it up and get through. Okay.
Sorry, let me correct myself. She is a killer. I think I meant like a murder. See, I don't know what word to use. Like intentional killer. Like I don't know what word to use.
Like it's not like she got in the car that night, right? She was reckless.
Yes.
And she was irresponsible. And yes, she did kill them, or killed the lady, excuse me. But it's not like she, this is an ex-boyfriend and this is his new wife and she killed him out of jealousy. Like, I think it's some of the maliciousness that makes the difference. Like, she killed him, but she didn't murder them, so to speak.
Right.
Like, I don't think they're gonna let me out on bail or anything.
Well, we're gonna work on that. They didn't let you out on bail on Saturday, but now what we're going to do, and we're gonna get this attorney. I mean, one of the issues is it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So one of the issues is tomorrow an attorney's going to be contacted to find the best attorney in Charleston, the best of the best, and then they are going to start taking over and working on your case. Okay.
Okay.
They have to go and take you to the circuit judge. You have to go in front of the circuit judge. It's the judge for the whole area. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a while, Jamie. You're going to be there a while. Okay.
Can you pause for a second?
Oh God.
No, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, goodness. Okay, so here's my question, and I don't know, maybe somebody in the chat would know. Mm-hmm. So her blood alcohol levels were, I think it's like 3 or 4 times the legal limit there. Is it possible that during this call, like, is she still kind of drunk, or do you feel like, no, by then she would have all the way sobered up?
I was wondering the same thing. Awesome. Because she, as soon as like the phone call started, I thought she sounds like she could kind of be like still feeling the effects of it. I don't know. I would have to know kind of more like the time.
Off the top, she sounds like to me, like she is so concerned. She doesn't care about the lady. She doesn't like, and maybe she already found out that the lady had died. But like, to me, it's not like Dad, I don't know what happened. Like, I shouldn't have done this. Like, none of that.
Right.
It's just, when are you getting me out of here? I need to leave. And he's like, well, honey, you're not going anywhere for a good while. You're going to be there for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just me.
No, because I thought the same thing when I first, but I also, this is my first time hearing her. So I don't have a comparison. I don't have
a baseline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And thank you, Quainer Lover, for 26 months. It's lovely seeing you. We have a few people, saying that she was definitely sober. I see. I also feel like people are different because how quickly one person gets sober, and I know it's about how long it processes, but I really do believe it depends on the person, because I've seen some people just really just be out of it the next day after drinking. And other people who are totally fine. They wake up, they could go to work even, and they're fine. And they could both drink the same amount.
Okay. Okay.
She was at a work function and was drinking heavily, then stopped at a bar for a couple of shots before she got in that car. Again, do not drink and drive, people. It is not worth it. They literally have programs where they will get you a cab for free. Just don't do
Yeah.
it. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's also possible she doesn't know. No, how could she not know? She was charged already. You know what I mean? But I think a selfless person would automatically think about the human beings I hit. You mean that she knew that she hit them, but maybe didn't know that the victim was deceased?
I don't know.
Several bars. Oh my.
She seems, I mean, it's possible that maybe her parents have been her enablers for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She knows? Oh man, that's worse. Yeah, Taz says that other calls she is literally screaming, crying throughout. So all right, let's see.
Wow, Jamie, you're going to be there a while, okay? We're doing everything we can, the best of the best.
I am so sorry. This is such a bad mistake. I just wish it didn't happen to me. I'm not a bad person, and I never meant to hurt anyone.
Wait, I wish
I
this
wish it
didn't
didn't happen to me.
Mm-hmm. It happened to her, Nanya.
I wish this didn't happen to me.
She was
Oh,
forced
ma'am.
behind that wheel after bar hopping and drinking an excessive amount over 3 times the legal limit. It happened to her.
Yeah, I call bullshit. Sorry. That's
Mhm.
not, nothing happened to you. You should be sorry you made those choices because you made a choice to drink. You made a choice to drive. You made those choices. You're going to have to sit in it.
Yep.
Wow.
That's frustrating to hear.
I am so sorry. This is such a bad mistake. I just wish it didn't happen to me. I'm not a bad person, and I never meant to hurt anyone. I can't believe this is my life. And Evan's going to be gone, and my whole life is going to be over.
Jamie, your life is not going to be.
There you go. What about your victims?
My whole life is going to be over. Not the fact she ended somebody else's life,
Exactly.
but her whole life is going to be over. Wow.
I'm telling you, you're going to get so missed off. I think you mean
I-
pissed or Melissa pissed, missed off.
I think the trouble I would have is I really struggle listening to parents who are like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay, honey. Like we're gonna figure it out. You know, you'll still have a life." I am not that parent. Like they're making me feel like I'm a crappy parent because I'd be like, "Well, a part of your life may be over, but somebody else's life is actually over. So we'll figure it out. But this is where we're at, and you're gonna have to sit in this. Like this is your amends to make."
Yep. And I get that it's got to be hard for the parent because it at the same time, and I do not want to compare the loss of a life, but I'm just saying as a parent, the idea of your child doing this and knowing what's going to come, you're essentially not losing their life, but you're losing the life you had with your child because you know she's going to go away. You know she's going to go away, and that can't be easy either. But I'm sure anybody would choose having their child alive and in prison than not here on this earth at all.
Yeah.
So.
My whole life is going to be over.
Jamie, your life is not going to be over, but it's definitely going to be affected. You understand?
Oh my God.
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I said, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I just can't believe this happened to me. Why me, Dad? Why me?
It's just one of them things, Jamie. One of them things, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
one of them things.
It's just one of those things, you know. Some people, they don't have the right kind of, they have jelly in their house, but not peanut butter. It's just one of those things.
Yeah. See, I've acted that way when I've like got a flat tire and just got a new one, and then on my way home, like the next day, I get another flat. That's what I say, like, why me? You know, like this is not those circumstances. You know the answer why you made these choices. I guarantee your victims are thinking, why them? Why them? Why this night? It's just Oh wow, she was so drunk that she got in her car and she was heading the wrong way to get to her place. Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, Allie.
It's just one of them things, Jamie. One of them things, you know. It's just, you know, it just happened, you know. It was a mistake. It was, you know. What's that?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I said okay.
Okay? So listen, you're going to have to get tough. You're going to have to, you know, you're going to have to do what you have to do to, you know, do the best that you can while you're there, okay?
Oh my god, okay. I have to like say goodbye to Evan, my cat.
Don't worry about Evan and the cats and stuff right now. You worry about yourself. You understand?
Who's Evan?
I thought it was her cat, but her dad said Evan and the cats. So I don't know if Evan is separate from the cat.
Maybe Evan's a boyfriend, maybe.
If anybody in the chat knows, educate us. Who is Evan?
Her boyfriend.
Okay.
Okay.
Evan. So her boyfriend and her cat. She's gonna have to.
So that's what she's thinking of. She just killed a lady on her wedding night, and she's thinking of her cat and her boyfriend and why her.
Yeah. But your victim's husband, as of an hour prior to the accident, didn't get to say his goodbyes either.
Yeah.
Stuff right now. You worry about yourself. You understand? Okay? Don't. Everybody is all taken care of. Everything's good. You know, there's nothing that you can do. And don't worry about anything. Just take care of yourself. Worry about yourself only. Do you understand? You know, Faith is going to take care of the cat. You know that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Huh?
I'm so sorry.
Listen, it's you know, at this point now, you can only do exactly what you're doing, okay?
Okay.
All right? You're going to have to get tough, baby. You're going to have to toughen up. You know, that's not a place for, you know, somebody that's not tough. You understand?
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So breathe and hold in. Are they taking care of you?
Yeah.
Yes? Are they being nice to you?
Yes.
Are they nice to you?
Are they being nice to you? Now let me tell you. I can understand on the other hand, like it seems like he's just trying to calm her down.
Yeah.
And like just, you know, like chill out. We're gonna get answers. Like this is just a rough situation to be in. But man, yeah, Julie, I agree.
But her dad's acting like, you know, like I need you to get hard, like that Will Ferrell movie, going to, you know what I mean? Like gotta toughen you up.
With Kevin Hart.
Yes. Like what are you like? You need to get hard. Ain't no snowflakes in that jail. You know what I mean? Like, geez.
Well, the other thing, Remy says it too. He has to be in shock, just like her mom.
Yeah.
Like it had to be like they've had probably 24 to 36 hours at this point to try and face this, and you know, I don't know. I feel for them at the same time. They didn't make this choice. That's what I'll say. They didn't make this choice, and I'm sure they were trying to navigate a situation that they had never been in. So,
yeah. Hopefully, Jamie watched some 60 Days In. No.
Hopefully.
He asks her that on several phone calls as if she's going to do something about it. Oh no. Yeah, but the "are they nice to you" type of deal, you know, like it's just
everybody knows that all the jail and prisoners get, you know, treated nicely.
Yeah, they're taking care of her. They gave her a throat blanket and a squishmallow. They're good. She's good.
Right. Wow.
Yes? Are they
Yeah.
being nice to you?
Yes.
Okay. Listen, you just have to.
Whoa.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to stick it out.
I'm not being facetious. I'm genuinely asking. Does she have is she just freaking out here,
I
or
think she's just freaking out.
okay,
Trying to keep it together, but then in those moments where it's like hitting her,
hitting her?
like type of deal.
Okay.
That's how I'm interpreting it, unless anybody who's watched, because I have not watched her hearing. So unless anybody knows that she's been diagnosed with anything, but as far as I'm understanding, she has not.
Okay.
And she does it often. Okay, Hazel Eyes. Jeez.
You're just gonna have to stick it out. You're gonna have to get tough and stick it out, baby. Alright?
Oh my God. I'm gonna be here for years and years and years and years and years and years.
Listen, we're gonna work on that. You just get through the first day. Get through the second day. Get through the first week. Get through the second week. Take it day by day by day.
I can't.
You're gonna have to tough it up, baby.
Dad.
Okay?
I can't. I'm just I want it to be all over.
You have to. It's not gonna be over. You can. You have to. You understand? You have to. Understand?
Yes.
You take care of business in there. Okay? I'm counting on you to take care of business. Okay? And take care of yourself. You understand?
Okay.
Don't listen. Suck it up. So don't. You're gonna have to. Things are gonna be very difficult. Okay. I'm trying to set up so that we can have.
Okay. Now I'm starting to backtrack on myself a little bit, because these are really seeming. What are these outbursts?
Yeah, that's kind of where I was headed too. Is I can't tell if she's just freaking out, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't want to, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but I can't figure out what the outbursts are for. Maybe she just is. Maybe it's just a lot to process. Maybe she's sobering up and it's really hitting her.
She develops a very bad tic while she's in jail. You'll be able to see it in the video calls. But it never came up because that would be something that you could even try to use as a defense, like that. I know, I'm not saying it's a good defense or it would work, but usually you'll see it try to come forward. Anything will try to come forward, and anything like a tic or a jerk or things like that, Tourette's, I'm sure we would have known if there was a diagnosis. That doesn't mean she doesn't have it, but I'm just trying to gauge if, alcohol withdrawal, but that's not usually a symptom that I'm aware of with alcohol withdrawal.
No, Remy, she had no injuries, they said.
Yeah, she wasn't injured.
Christina says she's just a spoiled brat facing her reality.
I think it's the outbursts that are not usually when I have an outburst, I'm already hyperventilating and I'm freaking out. And I think it's just the randomness of it to me, where it'll just be like a and then silent is really throwing me off.
Yeah, because she'll she's talking calmly right after that, okay, now I got that out. But maybe they're outbursts. I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested to keep going and see if this trend, if this shows in any other calls after this, possibly.
And Natasha, probably the first time in her life she isn't able to be bailed out by her parents, so reality probably setting in.
Yeah, possible. Okay.
I'm trying to set up so that we can have video conferencing, because no one's allowed to visit at the detention center since COVID started. There is no in-person visits.
I'm so sorry. You guys have to drive
You
all the way
don't need to
down
be
here.
sorry, Jamie. You need to be tough. Okay?
Oh my God, okay.
Me and Mom love you more than anything in the world, and we are 150% behind you, and we're going to do everything we can to help you.
Dad.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
So we love you so much, and we are going to do everything we can to help. Every single thing.
I'm so sorry.
You don't have to tell me you're sorry. Do you understand me?
Tell everyone
I know
else
that
I
you're
am.
sorry. I know you made a mistake. But guess what? It's over, and there's nothing that can be done about it. Now we have to think about today and tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
All right. There we go. Think about today and tomorrow. Think about getting through today. Think about getting through tomorrow. It happened over the weekend. Things are a little, kind of wonky because today is Sunday, right?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Suck it up, girl. You're going to have to get tough in there. Do you believe me?
Yes.
And don't you think anything else. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay? Don't think any other way. Just get tough and get through it.
Okay.
Mom and I, we're here. We're going to be here for the week at least. And we are doing everything we can. Grandpa and Grandma already said whatever it takes, no matter what, we are going to do the best that we can. Okay?
Oh.
Okay.
All right? All right?
Yes.
Everybody's doing everything they can. Now you have to do everything you can. And that's getting tough and getting through this.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Which again, I'm not trying to judge the dad, even though it's going to anger me no matter what because of the situation, but trying to separate that and just see a parent to a child, I think. And I'm curious to see what it'll be like in future calls once it's not immediately the first call, trying to get her situated, trying to calm her down. But it doesn't surprise me that you're going to stand behind your child, not stand behind the actions, but stand behind the child, and reassure her that you guys are all still there. You're not abandoning her. And so I'm trying to reserve my judgments with that.
Yeah, I think he's a dad whose kid is upset, who's about to go through something very traumatic. I think I'm showing empathy for the dad, not necessarily the kid. But she's an adult and she's made this decision to do this. And so now he's just trying to figure out how to fix it and where to go from here, and freaking out and being all, erratic or overly emotional isn't going to help her in this moment. So he's trying to give her, some words to keep her calm and keep her, just focus on one day. So that way he can get her to the next day, to the next phone call from there.
Right. She's not an only child. Okay. And what are you guys referring to? Something about I see comments about, isn't her mom the one who hit a firefighter? I don't know about that. It was Nunya who first mentioned to me, hey, have you heard these calls? And I'm like, no, what's it about? And I had heard about this case in passing, but I don't know the entire backstory and all the details.
I have not
been through this before the mom got off. Oh, wait, did the mom take a life the same way?
I think that's what they're saying, but I haven't heard that before, so I don't know if anybody has, I don't know, an article or anything they can share. I don't know.
Mom, was it without? Okay, so then we say yeses and we have no's. This is where I get confused. I'll have to. Mom got off. No booze involved. Okay, were you saying no to was alcohol involved? Okay, I'll look.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better. And it's only the first day or two, so things are like crazy in your mind. Just try to relax your mind and tough it out, baby. You got to get tough and tough it out. Don't go stalk on me now.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right? Don't worry about anything. I have everything taken care of. All right?
Okay.
Your cats are taken care of. Evan's just fine. He feels horrible. But don't worry about him. You worry about yourself. Don't think about anything about it except for yourself. Just take care of yourself.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Now, I don't know how many times you can call. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Is there anybody that you can start talking to about stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Start talking to them. Make sure, somehow, remember what they're telling you. If they're telling you things that you can and cannot do, you have to remember so that, we can talk to you as many times as we can, right?
Okay, Daddy.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where are you at right now? I can't hear you.
I'm in a cell, like the medical unit.
Okay. That's the best place for you right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how did you get a phone?
They gave me this iPad.
iPad.
You have
Tablet,
an iPad.
you mean?
Tablet
How
thing,
often
yeah.
do you
Yeah,
use
there
it?
you go, hon.
Not sure.
All right.
They gave me an iPad. Oh, she's so out of her element. The tablets are so tiny too. They're so itty bitty.
Wait until she figures out she can't FaceTime on those.
Yeah.
So yes, it actually is true. The New York Post did say that the mom, when she was 62, there was a fire. It was actually a fire service warden, a forest fire service warden, and he was the fire truck was partially blocking the roadway and had its emergency lights activated. He was killed in the incident. The accident was later determined to have been caused by a sudden wind shift that obscured visibility with smoke from a controlled burn, according to the prosecutor's office.
Oh.
And so they just called the event a tragic accident.
62. So actually,
It was in 2013.
Okay, so that's not
11 years ago.
Her mom is older, 62 in 2013.
So she's 74 now.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
And how old is this young lady? Let me go
27.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what?
Is that her biological mother?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's why I was like, oh, did this just happen?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, it was 2013, so it was 11 years ago. So this young lady was 13 years old. And I mean, to me, it's like, you see your mom go through that. You're 13, you understand what's going on, and you understand there's an investigation, to an extent, maybe not in grave detail, but she had to know, parts of it, of what was going on in the house.
Right. Definitely. Especially, like it is traumatic. And I'm sure with no alcohol involved and just visibility issues, my point is, I'm sure Jamie was aware of what happened and saw the emotions and the process of that. But it could be a factor of why she may feel more entitled and possibility of getting off of this. I don't know.
It also could be why the dad thought, because originally, again, it looks like she struck and killed the guy. But after some investigation, it turns out it was the wind and the fire, the smoke from the fire that blocked her view, And so that could be that kind of like, okay, we're not going to go off the initial findings because we got to get more information.
Your audio got a little bit bad.
Oh, sorry.
No, there you go. You're perfect.
Is it better now? Okay.
Yes, perfect.
It could, for me, like, it makes me feel like that could be a driving factor for the dad.
Yeah.
Saying like, let's just hold off. Let's, make it through a day or two, and then we'll circle back around, because he's thinking maybe this will be like the mom's and it wasn't her fault, even though in the beginning it looked like it.
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Remy says, I have to admit, I don't think I've ever seen this long of a sentence for this. Well, 25 years non-negotiable plea. And all of the other rest, it's running concurrent with one another. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that with the circumstances, even though a life is a life and it should always be the same, but the fact that it was her wedding night and the circumstances maybe were a factor. It was not a plea? I thought it was.
No, this was a plea. She took a plea. She pleaded guilty.
Yeah. Non-negotiable 25 years plea. That's what we read in the article when we started.
And then I think 15 for
Yes.
a second charge.
Mm-hmm. Open plea.
And somebody earlier said that that her family spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on her attorneys to fight this, and then in the end she ended up taking a plea deal. Oh, okay. Yes, but judgment, not plea. What is the difference?
I'm not. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't offer her anything. It was just 25 years. Oh, she didn't. Yeah.
Oh, so she just pleaded guilty.
Okay. Got it. Just a guilty plea. Got it. I was gonna say, I'm surprised she took any, but you know what? Yeah, she wasn't expecting 20, and I'm surprised. Not that that's what I would have wanted, but especially after circumstances like Leilani and stuff, like I don't expect them to really do much, which is sad.
Yeah.
Sad to the sentence. Oh, she didn't have no jury. Oh, baby. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
How often do you use it?
Not sure.
All right. These are the things you're going to have to find out. What the rules are with that iPad. You understand?
The iPad.
I don't know. We don't know how many times you get the call. Okay?
Okay.
We don't know how many times we're going to get the video conference. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? These are the things you're going to need to find out so that we we do everything properly and we don't end up using up your phone calls all real quick and then we don't get to talk to each other, okay?
Okay.
Now that iPad is going to be used for video conferencing, so take care of that then, okay? You take care of that iPad.
I will.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. You take care of that. Remember, you have like $95 in the commissary in your account. So maybe somebody can get
for a long time. I'm going to be here for a long, long time.
Jamie, you are going to be there for a while. I'm not going to lie to you. Lying to each other is not going to help, right?
Like 10 years.
Huh?
Like 10 years.
Wah, wah. Sorry, Jamie. 25. And I see in the chat she has to do. So it's like a gypsy. You got to do 85% of your sentence before you're even eligible for parole. And how you act for that entire 85% is going to be a factor on whether or not there's a possibility you're going to get paroled.
Well, I'll hope.
I highly doubt she'll get close to 25. She did get credit for time served on how. See, I don't like that. House arrest, honestly, that sounds like a dream. And I don't say that like completely, but like house arrest is not like jail. It's just not.
Harlot, I think it's South Carolina.
We are.
What did I do? Yeah, sorry, South Carolina. Hi, Abilene.
Hello.
Going to work that. Don't you worry. It's not going to be that. I'm going to do everything to shorten the stay. Do you get it?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
You think right now that you just think about being there for the next month, okay? We'll deal with the following month that month. Okay?
Oh God, okay. Yep, I'm gonna be here forever.
Listen, you're not. Just worry about this month. Okay? Worry about this month. Worry about today. Worry about this week. Okay? We will work on the rest. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Don't give up hope. Do not give up hope. Do not give up on yourself.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to be
All right.
okay. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. I'm not lying to you. It's going to be really hard. But you can do this, and you have to take care of yourself.
And she has to get
Okay.
tough.
And we
Gotta
are
be
going to
hard.
do everything we can to help you the best that we can.
Okay, Daddy.
All right? We're getting the best lawyer there is in all of Charleston. The best. Okay? They're going to take you to the circuit court judge, and they're going to get you a bond. Okay? But that takes time. Understand?
Yeah.
So you have to suck it up, and you have to get through this until we can get some of this stuff behind us.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Get tough.
All right.
Your mom is yelling. She loves you. She can't really talk to you very much because she can't breathe.
Too. I love her too.
She can't- oh.
Huh?
Tell her to tell Mommy calm down.
Jamie loves you too, mommy. So I don't know. Again, you need to find out the rules with that iPad. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting a little nervous right now talking to you as long as we are in case there's a time limit.
Well, I'll go talk to him and I'll ask.
Huh?
I'll ask them.
I can't hear you, honey.
I will ask them.
Yes. Find out, okay?
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right. You want to continue talking or you want to relax a little bit?
I think I'm okay.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right. Because we want you to be able to call us, you know. I'm a little afraid like we're going to use up time or something. I don't know.
Well,
So that's what you need to figure out. You need to figure that out so that we can utilize everything we can to talk to each other and see each other. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Is there a time limit on the phone?
What's that?
And is there, how many calls can I make? She said that I can make as many as I need to.
Okay. All right. Then that's good. That's good. So you want to try to talk to Mom?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hand her the phone. It's very hard to hear you, Jamie. Try to speak to the speaker or something, you know what I mean? Or the microphone.
Okay.
It's very hard to hear you.
Is that
Okay,
better?
here's your mom. Hey, listen. I love you very much, Jamie. Okay?
I love you. I love you too, Daddy.
And we're going to do everything, okay?
Okay, that makes me sad, and I know,
No.
but it does make me sad.
Yeah, it does. This isn't something he chose. This is his kid, and he loves her,
Of course.
and wanted to see the best for her in life, and this isn't it. Man.
It is sad, and I understand, there are people who are like, well, screw that. No, well, again, and I've spoken to even in regard to like Wade and Letitia, even, I know that our automatic, sympathy and our hearts go to the victims and their families, but the parents, they didn't make the choice, and I don't judge parents for being there. I just don't appreciate family that doesn't hold their family members accountable, like Aunt Brenda and Letitia. She mocked Gannon's grandma on the 1-year anniversary of his death, of his murder. Nunya, it is 1-year anniversary of Gannon's murder, to his murderer, mocking his grandma, who went on the news and did like an interview, who slept in Gannon's bed, unbeknownst to that the murder had occurred right there, like before they figured it out. And she's mocking her, okay, to the murderer. That I can't, I can understand being there and not cutting your family off. I don't judge that. But when we're going to not hold you accountable and do that, that is when I get disgusted. I'm not doing that. But how can I judge a parent for what? Like what would you do? Like, yes, there are certain things here that I wouldn't say. Like, you don't have to say you're sorry. But again, shock is there. And I'm sure it's an overwhelming amount of emotions. And your priority as a parent is to make sure your child is okay. And I do understand that.
I think for me, the more that he was talking when she was apologizing, because she started apologizing again, and he's like, "You don't owe me an apology." And I do feel like that's true. She doesn't owe them an apology. She owes that family an apology. And I don't think there's any apology that would ever, obviously make it better. But yeah, that's hard. That's hard to hear.
And that's what I meant by, I think it's just poor choice of wording as far as you have nothing to be sorry for. I agree. I think he meant to me. You do not have to apologize to me. But in totality, yes, no. But we could sit here and nitpick. That's why I'm saying I'm waiting to see future calls, not the initial one. Because this one, it's shock. It is right in this moment. I want to make sure my child is okay. I get all of those things.
Yep.
Hi, Jenny.
I love you too, Daddy.
And we're going to do everything, okay?
Okay, Dad.
All right, talk to Mom.
Oh.
I love you, baby.
I love you.
Jamie.
Hi, Mama.
Jen. Hi, baby.
Hey,
I
Mommy.
wish I could hold you, honey. I'm sorry. I can't hold you.
You have 1 minute left.
Jamie.
Yeah.
You're hanging there. Be strong, okay, baby?
Mommy, I'm so sorry.
You don't have to be sorry, baby. It's an accident, okay? I love you, Jamie. I love you to death. It doesn't matter. Okay? Okay?
Okay, Mama.
Everybody's loving you, baby, okay?
Hey, Mama.
You be good, okay, baby? Just try to do your best, okay? Know that we're here for you, okay?
Okay.
They're gonna click at the new calls whenever you can, okay?
Okay, Mama.
Alright, be strong, baby, okay?
Okay, you and Daddy be strong too, okay?
We love you so much, Jamie, and we're gonna do the best we can, okay?
Okay, I love you.
I love you too, baby. Just take care of yourself, okay?
Okay.
Alright, baby, call us as soon as you
Thank you
can
for
again,
using
okay?
Securus. Goodbye.
Okay. Oh, now I'm saying okay. I noticed that Dad does that a lot too. And he would be like, okay. And then now the mom's doing it too. It's a lot of okays. All right. That was call number 1. What are your thoughts?
So far, I don't hear anything in her. I hear a, why is this happening to me? Why me? Oh my gosh, poor me kind of a space that she's in. I do want to know more about the outbursts. I think that the parents both, especially knowing the circumstances the mom was in before, that makes me feel like the parents both may have not have had all the details that they ended up having. Like, again, maybe they thought oh, this is a DUI. That's the charge they have on there. But maybe they're waiting for, actual like blood alcohol levels to come back. And they don't know that, they don't know how bad it was, So in that moment, I think that they were just trying to be parents supporting their kid the best that they could.
Yeah. But she you're right. She doesn't mention the victims or anything at all once. So as you can see, this is an entire playlist. There's a lot, but the first 2 jail calls were posted first. I went to the third one because the third one was her very first phone call. Should I jump up and start the video calls, do you think? Because I don't know what order. Aside from that, that's the only thing I saw was part 1 of the first call. So I went for that. But should we go to see a visual of what's happening?
Yeah, let's see a video call. That'll be good.
Okay. All right. So this is long.
Jamie Lee Komoroski is reportedly charged
but I know
with
it's divided up into different calls. So the first call, I think this is going to be maybe her boyfriend, but I'm really excited to get a visual here.
Being under the influence resulting in death, 2 counts of DUI with great bodily injury, and reckless homicide. Jamie was indicted by a grand jury for the crash that killed her bride, Samantha Miller, on her wedding night. The crash occurred on April 28, 2023. Jamie was denied bond on August 1st and is currently awaiting trial. These are the full video calls she made while in jail at the Charleston County Sheriff's Department.
Now that's old, okay? Because Phone Calls from Prison started putting this out a year ago, okay? And she just got sentenced.
They are from the months of April and May of 2023. I will be releasing part 2 soon with the remaining video calls for this time period. If you would like more details on this case, please go watch the first video I made about Jamie Komoroski.
Jamie and her boyfriend, Evan!
Yay.
You're in the car?
Yeah, I was going to go to the grocery store, and then I was like, oh, shoot, it's Jamie time.
Whoops.
Yay! Where are you going?
Just Harris Teeter.
What are you going to get?
I don't know. I think I'm going to get, like, a salad.
With what?
I don't know. I'm just get, like, the pre-made ones.
No, like, chicken or salmon?
I don't know. I'm feeling lazy.
Aren't you going to be hungry?
That's how many. I had a lot of Taco Bell for lunch.
I didn't get to eat dinner yet today. I don't know what it's going to be. Lunch today was it was 2 slices of white bread, an uncooked piece of bologna, like this big, uncooked piece of bologna, and then like cabbage. And
Listen, ma'am, I like a fried bologna sandwich just as much as you do, but bologna comes as a cold cut, you know, like it comes uncooked, as you say, and people eat bologna. That's what I'm saying, Arlen. People eat bologna sandwiches all the damn time cold.
Well, maybe she had never had uncooked bologna before, like the rest of the peasants.
Did she think it was raw? When they served it to her, did she think they served her a raw piece of meat?
I think she did, because she has mentioned that it was uncooked multiple times at this point.
You know you are spoiled when you don't even know what a cold piece of bologna is, okay? Just
Yeah.
Uncooked bologna means not fried bologna.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I've never had spam, but I have had bologna. I prefer it. I prefer it fried, but that's funny. She probably was handed that like, what the fuck?
Excuse me, sir. I ordered the cooked bologna. Thank you. Take that back, and I want to speak to the manager.
Oh my God.
That's the energy it's giving.
That's too funny. Yeah, it's like Kendall Jenner trying to cut a cucumber, okay? Like, girl, you could tell how spoiled you've been.
Bless her heart.
2 cookies.
2 cookies.
Oh, you got 2 cookies. Do you get any, like, condiments, like mayonnaise or mustard?
No. They fed us hot dogs one night, 2 hot dogs, and no ketchup or anything.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
animals.
No buns or anything. It's so bad. But I just got my snack pack in the mail today, so I have Doritos and cookies. These cookies are so addicting. I already ate like 20 of them today. So the cookies that they give you for dessert, sometimes you get cookies and sometimes you get cake.
Oh.
These cookies that they give you at this jail, I'm going to start buying them when I come home. I'm not getting them.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I don't know if they'll have them when you come home.
Wow.
But she has that. She's clearly more comfortable now since we last seen. You know what? Let me check. What was the date? Because we know the first phone call
was the day after.
Yes, was the day after. So I'd like to know, because this was what, April, May, she said? I think she said at the beginning this was in April, May. So this was April 2023. That's when the accident was. So this was within a month within a month. She seems a lot more comfortable. And when I get home, as if this stay is not going to be 10 years anymore. So what happened?
She's going to have a lot of uncooked bologna and no condiments. Did you hear that? The sandwich didn't even offer any condiments.
There are no Heinz here. That's no. Listen.
And the hot dogs didn't even come with buns.
Nope.
It's out of control.
But the cookies?
The cookies I want to buy when I get home.
Melissa, I have to thank you. I'm not in a great living space, but your lives always make me feel better. Well, I'm glad that you found me, Lady Fucking T, and we're very happy to have you. And I'm glad that you feel comfortable here. All right, so let's see.
And I really like their soap.
Their soap?
Soap?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Oh, my gosh.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to shower?
I don't know which part I'm more shocked by, Nunya.
The fact that he wants to know if she showered when he just heard that they serve her uncooked bologna. That's throwing me off a little bit there. But then second, the fact that she says the prison soap, they have the best soap here. I think that everybody everywhere would disagree with that.
That I've never been to jail like that, but I will tell you, I could imagine the soap just drying your soul out. Okay, just dry. And so I was shocked when she's like, I really like the soap here. But when he comes in, he's like, oh, you're allowed to shower? I don't know. Wait, what, you think she can't? She looks pretty decent. She looks pretty good. Her hair, I guess, naturally straight. She's lucky, because my hair doesn't look like that if I just let it go. But yeah, no, you don't. No, sir. You do not get to shower for 15 years.
Right. 25 years, no showers. But also I would like to point out that perhaps the uncooked bologna, just hot dogs, and those great cookies are what helped her get from this image we're seeing here to the one you just showed in the courthouse. That's what it is. It does make sense.
It's that jail jelly. And thank you, Pointer Lover. Buy a package of Bologna. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, this is interesting, but I'm just surprised because I anticipated this to be maybe month 3, not within a month. Possibly the same, like within weeks, because she said April, May. Oh, thank you, Debbie. We're happy to have you here. Oh, okay. I understand. Well, it's lovely seeing you again.
Yes, Samantha.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. I was just answering her because she was asking, did she say she liked the jail soap?
Yep, she likes the jail soap.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to shower? That's good.
Only during rec time, though. Only during rec time. And you want to know what's fucked up? Here's the fucked up thing. I'm not in like the regular part, like upstairs, because of everything, like on the news and everything, whatever. Like they just think I'd be safer down here. They want me down here, where it's like safer, less people, whatever. But up there, they get 4 hours of rec time. And it's like at 12 and then at like 4 or something, or like 10 and then like 4. Our rec time hours are from 7 to 9. And then if you want to do rec between 12 a.m. and 2 a.m., you can do that too.
Oh my God.
What?
So I'm stuck in my cell like all day.
I didn't know they'll let you out at midnight to 2 a.m. just for rec time.
Well, you can if you want to go out there. But she's stuck in her cell all day long. Can you believe that? In jail.
I
They're
know.
making her stay in a cell all day long.
Who would have thought?
And she's on the bottom floor. Because something about the news. The news is there. The news, because of the news, she has to. First of all, I need her to not describe this like this is some kind of resort she's currently residing in.
I know. There's a disconnect happening here.
Yeah.
And thank you, Okie Crime, for a month. Good evening, Okie Crime. And I see you, Deets. I see you, Deets.
How do you see?
Uncooked bologna, cookies, the soap's balling though, but then it's rec time. Our rec time are at a disadvantage as far as hours.
But she also said, you can do 4 hours of rec time on the other floor. You can do 4 hours of rec time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she said you can go at 8 o'clock or 12 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Oh, so I guess it's like 8 to 12 was one set and then 12 to 4. Okay, never mind. That didn't make sense in my head when I first heard her say it. Okay.
And where I just saw like I think she was 27 PB&J because she's 28 now. I'm sorry, 26 because she's 27 now. Yes, I believe. Yes, that's her boyfriend. That's Evan.
But guess what?
What?
So you have to like. My dad said not for you not to like talk to anyone about like this or anything, but the deputy sheriff, like whatever, like the head person of Charleston County.
Yeah.
I met with her today.
Oh my gosh.
She's like trying to help me out.
What?
Wow.
That's good.
And she like is like, you don't need, like, I don't want you in here. Like, you should be with your family. Like, blah blah blah. So that's like really good.
Did you
Look
see
at her
those eyes?
face.
Yeah. Did you see those eyes?
Yeah.
Not the deputy sheriff. Okay, she doesn't want her in there, and Papa told her don't mention this. So the first thing I'm doing is going on this recorded video call with you, and I'm mentioning it.
Yeah, because this is really exciting because she's gonna help me get out and be with my family, and the deputy sheriff thinks she should be with her family right now.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve to be here, let alone with uncooked bologna. See, people are saying her dad has connections, mafia connections. I don't know.
That is good.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So then I can hopefully be home sooner.
Yeah, that would be good. Is there any word? Did you have like your bond hearing yet, or no?
No, that's what I'm waiting for. I have to wait for that to like get out, basically. But like, she's the head deputy, whatever. She was really nice too. I think her name is Kirsten DeMontes or something. But she's really nice, and I think she's gonna help me.
That's good. Aren't you supposed to have the bond thing
honestly
on like Tuesday or Wednesday?
Honestly, I'm just kind of disappointed with this great and amazing secret that nobody is supposed to know, and she's taking the chance to tell him on this recorded line. And did you see the excitement in his face?
He can't contain it, Nanya.
Yeah, he's so excited. He can't wait for her to get home, and he's sitting there and he's like, "Wow, that's good. That's good." I feel like there may be a breakup coming in their future, but
I don't know what you're talking about. He reminds me of a child going to Coney Island for the first time, seeing that ride, the roller coaster, and like he's ready for this. This is the moment he's been waiting for. This is his Patrick Swayze. Nobody puts baby in the corner moment. You know,
yeah, I can tell.
He's miserable. Why does he seem so like? It's almost like he understands the situation that's happening, and he doesn't understand why she's not understanding the situation that's happening.
And he just honestly, he just
single.
wants to go to Harris Teeter and get his salad.
Yeah, he's like, his stomach's growling. He's waiting to go get the salad. He's sitting in the stand parking lot, like, all right. He knows he's single. Like, it's as good as done.
Yeah. Okay.
And these little hairs keep bugging me out, though. Just a few little, not on the other side. His cap isn't centered.
He has bangs, I think.
Yeah, he has bangs. You're right.
No, that's when I talk to my lawyer.
Oh, that's when you talk to your lawyer.
Yeah, I'm talking to my lawyer, I think Wednesday, for like the first time in person. And yeah.
That's good.
So that was good news.
That's good.
Today. And Sarah, yeah, so I think things are looking up. But Sarah messaged me That was really nice of her.
Yeah, I was at her house yesterday.
Oh, you were.
No, were
Oh,
you?
oh,
Who is
were you?
Sarah?
Who's Sarah?
Who is Sarah?
Now we're
And
knowing
look at
why
his
you
face.
feel so mad.
Why was
Yeah.
he so excited? He did not have that same energy when she told him that deputy sheriff was about to get her out. And he's sitting there talk about Sarah and look at his face. Sarah put a smile on his face. I was at her
Sarah
house yesterday.
messaged you? Oh yeah, I was at her house yesterday. Okay, okay. Tell us more, sir. New phone, who dis?
Right.
Yeah, I was at her house yesterday. So
Yeah.
she was like,
Her like
"How are you
apartment.
doing?" No, like I went to their new house they're building. It's really nice.
Ooh.
It's really, really nice. Yeah, I
Sure
went to play tennis, and then I went out on the boat with my partner Jeff, and then we boated to.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah,
She was
because
gonna give 3 hoots about Sarah's house and the house that Sarah is building, and she wants to know why he is smiling so big telling this story now. He did not have that energy when she was telling him her good news.
I like her apartment. No, her house. We went fishing out on the boat. We played tennis in the court, and we had fried bologna. Okay.
Yeah, we had cooked bologna out on the boat. Yep, that's what we did at their built house.
Yeah,
That's what we
at
did.
their built house. My partner Jeff.
And then I went out on the boat with my partner Jeff, and then we boated to their house, and then parked.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I didn't really want to tell you, but.
This has smiled. We want you to tell her.
Okay, I didn't really want to tell you, but as I'm cheesing from all the fun I had out on the boat with my partner Jeff, I'm gonna tell you anyways.
He is smiling, grinning ear to ear. Look at
Look at
He's
that.
got a vein protruding, Nanya.
He is so happy because he's trying to hold back his happiness for her sake. That's why.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wow.
His fucking glasses are steaming up with the breath exhaling from excitement. He's ready.
No, the glasses started. Listen, he started to sweat thinking about Sarah for a second, and the time out with his partner Jeff on the boat, and he started to sweat like, "Oh shoot, it's getting steamy in here." What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't really want to tell you, but.
We can tell.
Okay, we can do it together soon.
But I was talking to her, and she's like, "How are you? How's things going?" I was like, "Oh, it's good." And she was like, "How's Jamie?" And I was like, "It's complicated." She's like, "What's going on?" I was like, and she's
She
like,
didn't already know?
No. So.
Oh, girl, she knew.
Like, yeah.
She knew.
You know, and she's like, "Can I like go visit her? Like, I want to go visit her like tomorrow." I was like, "No, but like you can like messenger on this and like so calls." And she was like,
sweet.
she was like, "Tell me how," and I'll message her right away. So she messaged.
Yeah, I messaged her back. She's so nice.
Yeah, she's buying me lunch tomorrow.
That smile again, girl.
The scratch.
I don't know who Sarah is, but he's getting nervous. It's making him itchy thinking about Sarah.
Yeah, she's buying me lunch tomorrow. So not only was I out on the boat with her yesterday, okay, she's why is Sarah buying you lunch, and why are you adjusting your t-shirt, sir? What's happening?
It feels like there's some thoughts running through his head that he's not saying, and those thoughts may be, kind of distracting.
Bet it's not bologna.
I bet it's not. Well, it may be cooked bologna, but it's definitely not uncooked bologna, and it sure isn't those cookies.
Oh my goodness.
She's so nice.
Yeah, she's buying me lunch tomorrow.
Where are you gonna go?
Oh no, where should I go?
Cava. or
I'll let her pick.
Oh,
She's fine.
yeah, you want to pick something like good, but not like too expensive.
Oh, she's
You know?
buying.
Like you want to get
I
your
saw
money's
their-
worth.
I saw their new house. I think they can afford it.
I'm so jealous.
Mm.
Yeah, it was. I went to. So we were playing. I was playing tennis yesterday at 8 in the morning. So I had to get to like my partner's house at 7 a.m. It was so early.
Why
And
does
he
he
was
keep
like,
saying my
"Oh,
partner's
like park
house?
in the."
I don't know. I don't know if they
Isn't
come
that
off
odd?
as rich, like rich kids to me. So I don't know what
Is
kind
that
of
what rich
partner.
people say? I'm going
Rich
to my
people
partner's
play
house?
tennis at 8 a.m. Like, do poor people play tennis at 8 a.m.? I don't know.
No, I guess
Maybe.
not. No, they probably go to work.
Yeah, they probably go to work.
Mm.
Maybe work partners. Maybe.
Maybe business partners. But
Yeah.
I mean, he did go out on the boat with the
Sarah.
with Sarah and his partner Jeff,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's going to this partner. He's going to be at the house at 7 a.m. Tomorrow. So maybe I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if like is it business partner or is that like another way to say friend?
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
maybe it's his tennis partner. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, maybe tennis partner. I'm not sure.
In the circle, right? And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like he lives in like a cul-de-sac or something, right? I pull up to his house and he lives in like a mansion. He had like a circle in his driveway. I was like, and this guy's like super chill, like wears like dirty clothes all the time. I was like, this cannot be Jeff's house.
That's the guy I watched you play with that showed up a little bit late that one time, right?
Mhm. Yeah, and Prince drove with us.
Oh,
Prince.
Mhm.
What?
it is. So it's a tennis partner. Okay. I cannot relate to this life at this point. Uncooked bologna, cookies, and tennis partners
Yeah.
out on the boat.
Yeah,
And
you guys have partners. You have partners. You have partners, right?
oh yeah, tennis has a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
partner. Yeah.
Yeah, tennis partners.
The Prince.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be us one day.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Okay.
you're not gonna be Prince. I'm gonna be Sarah, and you're gonna be her husband.
I'll be Prince and you're the princess.
Oh,
Sarah's married.
Sarah's married.
So his partner
Okay.
is husband of Sarah. So what are you doing getting lunch with your partner's wife?
I don't know. I don't know.
He didn't say my partner's taking me to lunch. He said Sarah's taking me to lunch.
Yeah, and she's like, that's gonna be our life one day.
Mm-hmm.
She believes Evan's about to be, hanging around for 35 years, 40 years.
That's
That's
crazy. She
crazy.
thinks she's going to be out in 35 days.
Maybe she knows better.
No, I
Well, especially with the connections. And if you have the sheriff lady telling you you don't belong in here, I don't blame her for having that false sense of I'm getting out, but no remorse yet.
Yeah, not 1 ounce of remorse. Not, and you hear him say like, Sarah don't even know. And where is Jamie? Oh, it's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's 27.
Oops, sorry.
Sorry.
She's 27. Oh, how old is Sarah? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, you can be a prince, but not the prince that you play tennis with.
Yeah. Okay. How? It doesn't look like you have dreadlocks. What's going on?
Oh, let me show you. Hold on. So they didn't have a comb today. So the best thing that he said that he'd had is like, I guess these things that they use to like.
Oh, it's for like a razor, yeah.
Yeah. So I use this to brush my hair, and all this came out.
Oh my god! Like, why are you keeping that?
Because I don't have anywhere to put it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping it so I can send it to you in the mail so you can sniff it.
Ew.
I
Oh,
don't think I'm gonna want to sniff that.
Are you sure?
no, that's he
Oh
only
my
wants
gosh,
to.
what's that thing behind you, Jamie? What is that like machine thing?
What machine?
That
Oh,
thing,
that?
black? Yeah.
Oh, that's where you can order your commissary
Oh.
Okay.
and
So
your
you're
snack
not like
pack.
Can we pause?
Mhm.
I feel like they're actually currently living vicariously through each other.
Yeah.
He is very interested in knowing what her jail experience looks like. He wants to know, well, how do you order on there? What's that? And what's that over there? And oh, that's your jail brush. And she's over there like, oh, tell me more about Sarah and the built house and the the tennis partners. Interesting dynamic.
And I didn't I don't know if this is in her cell or like the video visits, because now they make calls from the tablets, guys. That's how they make calls, and they can do it from their cells. I don't think you could I think you FaceTime from the kiosk though, so I don't know if the kiosk is out of the cell, but the way she just pulled that hair comb and hair ball out, I'm going to assume it's the cell unless Sheen is in there with her. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, oh, you take showers?
Right. You take showers in jail? I never knew that. Like, right, Abby?
No, I don't think she looks like Jodi Arias personally, Amy. There's someone she looks like. I just haven't pinned it yet. Yeah, that's her pocket hairball.
I think I know who she looks like.
So you're not like in your room right now.
Who does she look like?
I'm gonna Google it, make sure that it's who I'm thinking before I say the name.
Okay.
All right.
No, this is like the rec room.
See, there we go.
Well, can I get like? Do you have enough for another snack pack? Can I like order you one? Or, like?
Thank you, Jack.
No, I can get one, but my dad puts money on my account, and it's nice. I have tablets now, so I can like buy movies and stuff.
See?
But
Yeah, you told me you're gonna watch a movie, and tell me which one, so we could both watch it and talk about it.
I know I gotta look, but I gotta pick one tonight. I've already read 2 books since I've been here.
Whoa, that's good.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We didn't expect that.
You said you're working out too.
The one book you would actually really like. It's about the Olympic Games in Brazil, and basically there's like this evil guy. He starts off nice, but then he becomes evil, and he wants to like give back to the poor because like the rich people built
like
the stadium,
Hood?
but like.
Is she talking about Robin Hood?
Robin?
There's this like evil guy who wants to steal from the rich and give back to the poor, and he wore green and a hat. Like, wait, what? It's the Olympics that threw me off.
Big bear that was a sheriff in the book, but it wasn't that kind of book. It was a really good book. Wow.
I'm so confused though. The Olympics, did Robin Hood start with the Olympics?
Never heard of it, but maybe in this book he did. I don't know.
Maybe it's a spinoff.
Maybe it's a prequel.
Yeah,
maybe.
Oh yeah, who? Sorry.
No, I looked up the picture. It wasn't the person I thought. But I was gonna say, notice how now that we're not talking about Sarah, his face is back to dapper and not interested. So
yep, that's right. He's not waiting 20 years. He's probably already gone. Hey, Michelle.
Before people, and so it's like a spy, like, but it's like they're in Brazil, so it's like cool. You like it?
That's pretty cool.
Good night, Stacy.
I'm glad that little girl shared her grapes with you.
I know, it was so like
what?
We went on the boat and then we were gonna watch the basketball game. And like Jeff like got me a chair and his daughter's like at the floor. Her name's Everly or something. So they call her Evie. Like what Ricky calls me.
That's so cute. I love that.
She was really cute. She was 4. And So Jeff like got me a chair, and I was like, "Can I sit here?" And she was like, "No." And I was like,
First of all,
"Okay, like that's fine." I was like, "Can I sit?"
she is combing her hair like
with
a
that janky
psychopath
ass
right now.
buzzer.
With that little tiny 3-prong blade for a razor, for a haircut, whatever. What do you call it?
And one is
Shaver.
bent. One's bent.
Yeah, like she's just over there, just like yanking in it, like, okay.
She
Ooh,
is.
she was
And when
going
she
to
held it to
town.
the camera, I think there were 4 teeth to it, but the 2 overlap like a snaggle tooth. It's great.
Yeah, there you go, K-Breeze. Thank you. That's what it is. It's a guard off of
Yeah.
a pair of hair clippers. Exactly.
It is. It's a freaking clipper guard.
She has no cares in the world.
No.
Mm-mm.
I hate to see her toothbrush.
Right?
Yeah, did it come all bent or did that happen after post brushing of your hair?
Jeez.
Sit on the floor. She's like, "Yeah, sit on the floor." I was like, "Okay." So I sat on the floor. I didn't care. And then there's like grapes and snacks, and I was like, "Oh, are these grapes? Like, can I have one?" And she's like, "No, those are my grapes." And her mom was like, "Evie, like share." I was like, "Oh, it's okay." I was like, "Evie, can I have the grape, please?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Please." And then she's like, "Okay." So she grabbed me one, and then like put it in my hand, but dropped it, so it went on the ground. She was like, "Ha ha." And so I was like, "Oh, it's okay." So I ate it anyways. She was like, "Ew."
Oh, that's so cute.
And then I got another one. And then I was about to leave, and I was like, "Bye, Evie. Like, nice to meet you." And she was like, "Bye." And I was like, "Can I have a high five?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "What about like a fist bump?" And she's like, "No." And I was like, "Can I have a hug?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Okay, bye." So then I picked her up and gave her a big hug. And she was like, "Ah!" I was
Hey.
like, "Well."
What? Hold on.
Yep.
Why do I
No
feel like
means
we're at a
no.
rave when he tells the story? He is talking and he's literally like moving the phone. If you watch it, like he's like back and forth and back and forth. Maybe he talks with his hands, but I feel like I'm at a rave watching this.
But no means no. She
Right.
said no, and I don't care that she's 4. That's where it starts. You're supposed to respect one space, and no means no, sir. And if she doesn't want to give you a hug or no a high five or a fist bump, she doesn't have to. And you just
Yep.
pick that 4-year-old little girl up and force the hug on her, which I don't think is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, why ask if you don't listen? She said it's so cute. No. So I picked her up anyway. Give her a big hug. No.
You didn't say it good, so I just went ahead and like she was like laughing and her dad was laughing, so it was
Oh, that's so cute. I wish I saw that.
Did you though? Do you really?
We played dodgeball.
What?
Yeah, we played freeze dodgeball with like bounce balls and stuff. And then I
want to play dodgeball. What the fuck? Stop doing fun things without me.
What am I supposed to do?
We need to start playing pickleball.
Yeah, I'm down.
You only need 2 players.
That's right.
And I could fuck you up in pickleball. I know that.
No, you couldn't.
We play pickleball in high school. I learned how to play pickleball in high school.
You would not fuck me up in pickleball. No shot. No way.
Because
we're just gonna have to wait and see.
What's pickleball? Is that the one where when you drop the ball, it doesn't bounce back up?
It's fairly new from what I've seen, but I don't know. It's like I think it's like tennis and another sport combined, perhaps.
Okay.
But it has rackets like tennis. That I do know.
Okay.
But yeah.
You get to learn in guard.
Yeah, they're not playing pickleball together. Not anytime soon.
No.
Oh my god, my roommate though. My roommate.
Oh, give us the 411.
The girl I'm with right now. Get
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
The reason she's in here is because she missed court, but she like didn't know she had it. She lives in Isle of Palm, but she's a drug addict. So she's going through withdrawals. Like she looks like she's like homeless, but like she definitely has money. She's like lives in Isle of Palm. She said she lived there her whole life. And so she has to wait 2 months until her court trial because they're like, you missed the first one, you're not going to miss the second one. We're keeping you here until whatever. And she's going through withdrawals, and then all of a sudden she's like, get the nurse. And I'm like, are you okay? And she's like, I'm having hallucinations. I'm hearing things through the walls. And I was like, and then I like banged on the window, and the guy was like, the nurses are on lunch right now, so she's gonna have to wait. And I was like, well, can I like go to a different room? He's like, you'll be fine. And then he just closed the.
So let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
This broad is over there like my roommate, not my cellmate, but my roommate. Like, like we're in a college dorm at this point.
Yep.
But her roommate is a drug addict.
Yes.
Who's going through withdrawals.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in there currently because she missed a court date. So they're holding her until her actual court date so she can actually show up. And this broad is over here. Like, I'm feeling quite a bit of judgment from the person who drove 4 times over the legal limit, drunk, and killed a lady on her wedding day. It's giving the wrong kind of energy that she needs to come down off her horse.
And she's like, when I asked for the nurses, you know, oh, they're on lunch. And it's right where I paused, because she's like, instead of, is she going to be okay? She's like, can I at least go to a different room? She only cared about herself, not that her roommate is hearing voices through the walls.
So selfish.
Concerned about herself. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, ma'am. You obviously have some type of alcohol problem. So your roommate, you know, and also you're, you know, facing. What was the actual conviction she got? What was the charge she got a conviction for?
She was convicted. Oh, where'd my thingy go? She was convicted of reckless. She was 1 count of felony DUI, 2 counts of felony DUI with great bodily harm, and 1 count of reckless homicide for crashing her car.
Okay, so homicide. Okay, all right. Okay, so homicide. She's in there for homicide. Meanwhile, she's like, my roommate is so below me. She's like, over, and then she's like, she says she's homeless, but I know she has money because she said she grew up in the Isle of Palms. Ma'am, this is not a report back from summer camp, ma'am.
Yeah. Oh, did she, Charlie? Interesting. It's a lifestyle here. It's a vacation destination. Alcohols happen everywhere. Interesting.
Well, can I like go to a different room? He's like, you'll be fine. And then he just closed the door on me.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
Almost like
crazy. And I was just sitting in the corner like.
Almost like what?
Almost like you were in jail.
Yeah, right? Right? What is this? This is terrible service.
Combined to this is terrible service. Call the manager immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to think of what else. But yeah, I'm just so happy I got that good news today. She was so nice, that lady. And that something similar happened, I guess, like to someone that she knew personally. And so she like related to the story, and like she like was just like really relating to me, and she just seemed really like sincere, and like she really wants to help. And like, so I'm really happy. And she also is the one that got my mom and dad able to like visit me like in person, like through a glass, but like in person.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
So she's really nice.
Good.
So.
Good. Well, I'm
Evan
glad.
is
We only
not
have a minute
interested.
left.
He could give a
He
shit
is
less
not
one. Yeah.
interested. The energy he has
For
when
Sarah.
he is talking about Sarah
Mhm.
and Jeff and tennis and the boat, even a little girl, even the 4-year-old little girl got more energy than this. He starts talking and he's like, like he's nodding off as she talks. He is not
Yep.
interested at all.
And he's like, all right, well, we have 1 minute left. So, so.
Yeah.
So.
Good. Well, I'm glad.
We only have a minute left.
I know, baby. Well, I'll try to I'll see if I can schedule one before I go to Europe.
Europe.
But otherwise,
Yeah, you have to. Try to schedule one like you'll probably be busy like Wednesday night, or like Wednesday or.
Yeah, but I'm sure I can find like 30 minutes or something. So.
Okay.
All right, baby. Will you call me tomorrow too?
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. I have so much to tell you about. There's so much that's going on around here.
Oh, I don't care. I just want to talk to you.
I know. I can't wait to see you. I'm going to cry so hard when I see you.
Yeah, me too, probably.
What? No, you won't.
I'm going to cry, like, really ugly cry.
I can't.
Me too, probably.
Okay, good.
Me too, probably.
Because if you don't, then if you don't ugly cry, then I'm breaking up with you. So, and you better have a vape. You better have a vape for me. Okay, we only have 2 seconds. I love you.
Okay, I love you too. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Oh, that was a slow.
I love you too. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Oh, he carried that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even.
Oh,
wow.
Okay. He carried that kiss though.
He didn't even like cocked his head to the side. You know,
he didn't blow it. He handed her that kiss, Nanya.
He did. Yeah. And then
personal.
she hit him with like 15 kisses.
I thought she glitched for a second. I'll tell Sarah you said hi. Oh no.
Well, I'm just gonna be honest. He did say that when she told him what had happened, he ugly cried.
Yeah, I mean he
so at least out of the 2 of them, one of them had some type of emotional, an appropriate emotional response. Apparently,
yeah,
maybe, I don't know.
Well, if you're good for another one, this next one is her dad, and I'm really excited to see a video dynamic with her and her dad. So you good?
Yep, I'm here for it.
Hell yeah! All right, so let's see. Call number 2, Jamie and her papa. Does anyone know if her and
not
Evan
you calling him her papa?
is Jamie and Evan still together? Does anyone know?
I don't know. They had an update on the cat earlier in the thing, but I don't know if we got an update on the boyfriend.
Absolutely, yep. Yeah, they all do. Well, and she was on house arrest, but you know what? To be fair, if she got sober, because if she was alcoholic, also sobriety comes with pounds. It's very common when struggling with addiction and then recently recovering. So I'm hoping that's what. Well, you know what? I'm not judging if the gain of the weight was from cookies, but I would love to know it's from sobriety.
Yeah.
My ball is gross. Oh God. All right. Let's see.
Oh.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We have to start learning how to speak to each other on these video calls because there's like a 3-second delay because they're recording. So after I talk, you kind of have to wait like a couple of seconds before you talk because my lips will stop moving, but you'll still be hearing me.
Did you see how he's trying to account for the delay with his lips? He's like, we didn't have this issue with Evan because he barely said a word.
Except for when he was talking about Sarah, and she was just
Yeah.
too blown away with Sarah. So, but the dad is like, "Hi, honey, I want to be able to talk to you."
Oh no. He's trying to prevent the delay, and his lips they perked up to try to like carry over the words. It was
Bless his heart.
bless his heart.
He's trying, you know.
Yeah, he's trying, and look at her just like,
Now let's see if she actually gets the message.
My lips will stop moving, but you'll still be hearing me.
Okay. I gotcha.
Right?
Mhm.
That's when it gets all jumbled up when we're talking to each other. We have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah. You're right.
How are you?
oh god.
I'm good.
Okay.
She did not have the comb today.
Better than shitty.
Yeah, it's just it's CJ's birthday. And
Well, let me tell you something. He ain't doing shit anyway. He ain't missing nothing.
yeah, but I love him, and it just makes me think of everyone.
I know. Well, I'm here, and guess what? They ain't doing nothing. They don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they sent CJ his birthday money, and I didn't even get a thank you out of the little shit.
Oh, well, shit.
Oh my god. I swear this is all the older people in my family.
Yes.
You
know
call
what?
and you're like, "Hey, how are you?" And they're like, "Well, did you hear about your cousin? Oh, little shit. So ungrateful. I sent him a card. Didn't even call to say thank you. That'd be the last birthday card I send." But then next year, you got to hear the same thing.
Same story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that is. Oh, DJ is her brother. Okay. In code to be careful when talking. Oh no, bro, guys.
Oh god, that's really in all caps.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would have seen it if it was lowercase too.
No, but they really wanted me to know. Okay, so it's a passion. It's passion, Nanya.
All right, let's hear it.
No, bro, guys. He was
Okay.
telling her in code to be careful when talking because the calls are recorded. Run it back.
Run it
Wait,
back.
is he lipping? Oh, wait, is that what you're saying? Be careful. Like that? Oh,
No.
wait. Was he speaking and then with his lips saying something different? Is that what you're saying? No. I was wondering why he was trying to carry with his lips. Really? Run that shit back, MJ.
Run that shit back, bro. Guys.
Okay. Hold on. Now I got to. Okay.
How
Hi.
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We have to start learning how to speak to each other on these video calls because there's like a 3-second delay because they're recording. So after I talk, you kind of have to wait like a couple of seconds before you talk because my lips will stop moving, but you'll still be hearing me.
Okay. I gotcha.
Right?
Mhm.
That is that right there.
That
part. That's.
I didn't
because
see anything.
I'm no lip reading expert, but I am nosy. And I learned a long time ago how to semi-read lips. And his lips did align with the message he was saying.
Yeah.
But, he slipped it in the sentence, H. Rivers? Oh, God. Which sentence?
Shit. I thought it was really only one sentence. He took so long to get through it. I was watching his orifice. I was watching.
I was staring intently at his face.
Yeah. You have to. All right, one more time. Let's see how slick is Papa.
How have you?
baby. Hey, baby.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We have to start learning how to speak to each other on these video calls because there's like a 3-second delay because they're recording. So after I talk, you kind of have to wait like a couple of seconds before you talk because my lips will stop moving, but you'll still be hearing me.
That's the only thing. That's the only little hiccup I saw. Like that. That's it. There was no room.
I think H. Rivers is saying that he actually was talking in code. H. Rivers, who knows the code? Is there a button to translate the code? And that I do need to know that. Who knows the code? Do you have the code?
Yeah, because they know it's recorded.
Right. That's why he had to slip the words in between the words he was saying. It was code. And he was like, you have the code, H. Rivers? Oh, that's what's up.
Shit. Is it baloney? Is it baloney? Yeah, I think he's just an older guy who may be trying to be a little bit slick too, like got to be very careful. But I watched his lips. I watched them.
Yeah, I think he's just an older guy who is learning how, for the first time in his life, to use online video calls with prison. And since they're recorded, it's, yes, Shelly Bean. He says, because they're recording, he was advising her to be careful. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I got that same message. But I don't literally got that. But I got the same. I hear what you're saying. And thank you, Kiana. Hello, Kiana. But thank you for that membership and congratulations, whoever got it. If you haven't looked up Jeremy DeWitt on YouTube, you should. I hope someone gets his. Okay, I'll take a look.
H. Rivers.
Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth? Asking for a friend. Yeah, where can I find this code?
Well, he said he's a kingpin. I'm not sure, like a kingpin, like the cartel or like the mafia. I'm very.
So you're talking about he's going all Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro and Goodfellas, holding the cigarette in front of their lips and evading the FBI who can read lips type of deal. Yeah, like I got that. I don't think he literally spoke, but like be careful because like don't just respond right away. Take a second to,
Maybe can we hear it just one more time? Because I think now that we know he's a kingpin, allegedly, in H. Rivers' opinion, we may hear it differently. I think we could actually I think we could break this case wide open.
Okay, he knows that the sheriff got in trouble and it's because of her telling Evan. Oh shit. No, not lip reading. Okay, so he didn't get extra words in there that we okay. All right.
No, it's the words. We may have missed one.
Okay.
We'll break it down.
How do you?
Hey, baby.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We have to start learning how to speak to each other on these video calls because there's like a 3-second delay because they're recording. So after I talk, you kind of have to wait like a couple of seconds before you talk because my lips will stop moving, but you'll still be hearing.
Because they're recording.
Okay, H. Rivers. I just want to make sure I've got this right. If I take out every 2 words that he says in between, that we've got to make a 3-second pause, and the recording, I believe the code is they are recording us.
See, which she should already know, but I think it's going to take Papa to remind her they are recording. So we're going to have to learn to speak on these calls in a way where you can interpret the message, but it not be straight up black and white.
Yep.
No.
You're all welcome.
We got a yes. We got a yes. We got a yes.
Yes. Okay.
We cracked the code. We did it. We fucking eat Nunya. We fucking did it.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I'm feeling proud. I'm feeling proud.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're gonna need to
Yeah,
figure
I
out a
couldn't
way
put
how
my
to
finger on
utilize
it
these.
either.
We're gonna have to
But
figure out a way to utilize the face to face without the words recording us.
right. Also, H Rivers, I need to know moving forward throughout the rest of this call, should I be mentally removing every other word they say? Is there any additional code after this? Just asking for a friend who may need to know what I want to be able to hear both of their conversations. I think it may be imperative to be able to hear it. So,
I feel like we need to be watching and listening very carefully.
right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I know, Shazzy. We're just good like that. We're just good like that. Has anyone ever tried to play it backwards? Oh, God. Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
She doesn't get it.
I gotcha.
Right?
Mhm.
That's when it gets all jumbled up when we're talking to each other. We have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, I'm picking it up, Nanya. So, when it might seem like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, it's because I'm talking about something else.
Right. And we're talking to each other, but we have no idea what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. So for anybody listening, when it's all jumbled up and it might seem out of context, that's because there's a delay. That's an echo, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I think we figured it out now, and we should be able to continue.
Okay. Internet's buffering. That's all. That's all. But look at him trying to really follow the bouncing ball for my dumb daughter type of dad moment. Oh God. Thank you, H Rivers. Can I call
Yeah,
you
thank
Rivers? I feel like I'm gonna call you Rivers.
It gets all jumbled up when we're talking to each other. We have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're right.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
Okay.
Better than shitty.
Yeah, it's just it's CJ's birthday, and
Well, let me tell you something. He ain't doing shit anyway. He ain't missing nothing.
yeah, but I love him, and it just makes me think of everyone.
Salmon?
I know. Well, I'm here, and guess what? They ain't doing nothing. They don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I sent CJ his birthday money, and I didn't even get a thank you out of the little shit.
Well, I spoke with the lawyers today.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like them?
I like them.
They're top notch. They're hot to shot.
Oh my God.
They seem really good.
Who?
They seem really good.
They are really good.
Papa is proud, and welcome, Jackie. Papa is like, I know, top notch, cream of the crop.
Do you like them? Now I'm going to be trying to listen for any other messages in between.
I know. I'm watching.
Mr. H said that there are no more messages, but I don't believe it.
I don't
need another
believe
message
that.
so I can crack another code.
Everything is a message at this point.
Okay.
The people that I actually sat with last Thursday when I was basically kind of like interviewing them was Chris and Deb.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan is like co-counsel and is helping with the case.
Yeah, they're all one team.
There's one team, 3 people. Now, just to fill you in, Nathan, well, let's start with Chris.
Okay.
Chris is an ex-Navy commander.
Oh.
He was the state's attorney under Chris Christie.
Wow.
And he was
Oh,
also
wow.
the prosecutor for Monmouth County.
Okay.
That's good.
Dad
That is good.
worked with Chris Christie
I can't even.
on,
I.
remember,
Why is he talking like
So
that?
slow.
He said they need to pause when they're done talking to give a chance for the words to come over. Why is he doing a 2-second pause after every sentence? Like every word, he's like,
is this going to be the lawyer or Chris Christie? I don't know.
was the lawyer. The lawyer was for Chris Christie.
Mm-hmm. But these are,
Interesting.
I don't know. Well, he's from Jersey.
Yeah, yeah. She lives in South Carolina, but they're from Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Melissa, they are from New Jersey,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Mm,
You know what that means.
okay, I see you, Miss Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
the Bridgegate scandal?
Yeah.
Well, she was the one that was in charge of dealing with the media for Chris Christie on that whole issue. Okay?
She could care
And
less.
she was also a state prosecutor and attorney. And they met when they were prosecutors, got married.
That's cute.
Yeah. And they're very nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. I like them a lot.
And Nathan,
yeah.
I don't know, but I do know that he was the prosecutor. Remember when that kid, shot up the church, the black church in South Carolina? What's his name? Dylan Hood or something like that?
Nanya, is that like a fake wall behind him? What is coming over out of that ceiling corner?
Well, Melissa, I'm not really comfortable identifying it on your panel because what my eyes see may not be legit what's actually there. So thus mine eyes deceive me. I do believe though that his wall only goes like it has like the shelves. You know how like stop and then like the ceiling goes up from there. And so it goes from there. But I would say it's possibly electric. I would say that it may be a little limp hanging over the wall. And it may have some type of electronics within it. That's my best guess that I could give you.
It's freaking me out, man. It's like because nothing should go over it if it's wall to ceiling,
Well, it's not wall to ceiling. It's like the wall kind of stops. I don't know how to describe it, but have you ever seen like in the houses where there's like the wall goes up, right?
Mhm.
But it like stops and has like a shelf up there that you can put like vases and plants and stuff up on.
Yeah.
And then it has like the shelf part, and then the back of the wall goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. But why doesn't he have any pictures or nothing?
Well, maybe he's still at the hotel. Maybe they didn't go back to Jersey yet. I don't know when this was.
Maybe.
Maybe
not yet, Love Louie.
Honestly, maybe it's a listening device, and he didn't even know it was there.
Maybe. Oh gosh.
Nathan put him in jail for life.
Wow.
Which is a good thing, because he was a scumbag back Dylan. Piece of crap.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm just like I trust them so much, and I know they're a really good team. I just still get so nervous about what like the end is gonna be.
You need to talk into the handset, baby. You got that thing like hanging out by your waist. There you go. Don't give me the eye roll.
I said I'm just nervous about how it's all gonna end up.
Well, listen. You should be nervous how it's going to all end up, because that's something to be nervous about. That's normal, okay? But at the same time, we can't be doing any better than what we're doing. We got the best team to help you. Right?
I still just don't know why this had to happen to me.
Oh.
Because bad things happen to good people, honey. That's why.
Again, here we go. I don't know why this had to happen to me.
I
Bad
can't.
things happen to good people. This was a choice. This was a decision. That's really frustrating. It's very frustrating because I've been feeling this frustration building up, going through the Wade stuff, and all of the girls say everybody makes mistakes. Murder isn't a mistake, just like this didn't happen to you.
Yeah. And then he's like, bad things happen to good people, honey. Yes, that's what happened to the lady that you hit with your car. She's the good person who a bad thing happened to. Not you, honey. Wrongo, daddy-o. Exactly.
Yeah. Don't need code for that.
It's just fate. It's just something that happened to you, and we are going to deal with it the best we can. Okay, and it's life altering. You're going to, experience stuff that you never thought of, and when it's all over and done with, and everything is finished, you're going to be a better person when it's over. Because you're going to have an understanding of what it's like kind of on the other side of the coin, And, I think Deb is going to talk to you. Now, Deb is going to be the one, from what I understand, that's going to actually have the most interaction with you.
Yeah, I don't care about. Yes, I know that.
You don't care?
I'm just worried.
Okay,
I don't want to go to prison for 15 years.
I don't think that's going to happen, sweetie.
You were right. Spoiler alert. You aren't going for 15 years. You're going for 25 years. Maybe.
She's getting her wish.
Yeah. You know what? Technically, you got your wish. But she doesn't care everything he's explaining, which is important, who your lawyers are, right? She's eye rolling. She's playing with her hair. She doesn't care because all she knows is that she wants out, not the process at all. She couldn't care less. Like, Daddy, fix this.
Yeah, that's the entitlement that I've heard so much about. Of like, Dad, can't you just fix this for me?
Right.
You just interview all the lawyers and you just fix it, and I'll just be there ready to get out.
Right. And, at Media is Evil, I don't think 25 years is too much, though, at all. And when you put it up against the life that was lost, she had much more than 25 years, if all, without any health issues or anything like that. She had much more than 25 years ahead of her. And so it's nothing in comparison to the life lost. She was going over 65 miles per hour in a 25 miles per hour, over 3 times the legal limit. No. I think she got exactly what she should have got.
I really do not think that. Now, it's not going to be that long, okay? Now, you're going to have to do time, but I think myself it's going to be substantially less than 15 years.
Oh, who can tell him? Who can tell him?
Substantially less than 15 years. Okay, honey? You don't worry about it. Daddy's going to fix it all.
Yeah, which is sad. But again, it's showing that, well, yeah, if this is what you've been saying to her the whole time, I'm not surprised that she got taken away at sentencing, screaming and crying. The dad does seem like a gangster, and he sounds pretty convinced too. He does.
Okay.
I'm doing everything I can. I hired the right people. I got everything lined up. No one has a better team than you to prevent that from happening.
I know. Thank you so much.
Oh, please, Jamie. Of course, I love my Jamie. You know that when I was emailing and texting them today, I told them that you're my sweetie. That's my pet name for you. Okay? I didn't tell them that your pet name for me is Daddy-O. I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Wait, what?
Okay?
Listen, I don't want to say nothing, okay? Because I don't know who I am. But it's a little bit. I don't want a pet name for my dad. I don't, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge it. I'm not gonna judge it. But just Daddy-O and Sweetie and pet names, and I love my girl. Reminds me of the grape story. I don't know. Joe. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I got a little smile at you, huh?
I just can't wait to get out of here.
Oh, listen,
Is Mom going to come live with me in South Carolina, or am I going to go to New Jersey?
What? Oh, Jamie. Oh, Jamie. Oh. Is Mom going to come live with me? Or am I going to go live in Jersey? She seems very out of touch with reality. Yeah, okay. So is she talking about when she gets out on bond? Is bond set at this point, though? Is that a set thing?
I just can't wait to get out of here.
Oh, listen,
Is Mom going to come live with me in South Carolina, or am I going to go to New Jersey?
I'm going to do everything. Not me, but our team will call them. It's going to do everything to get you bonded to New Jersey.
But then what about Evan?
Oh.
Jamie?
Oh, my God. But what about my boyfriend? What about Evan?
I don't understand. Again, honey, this is the least of your worries.
Yeah.
Let's not worry about Evan right now, honey. We're trying to get you out of prison.
Her priorities are out of whack.
But then what about Evan?
Jamie? Now's not the time to be worried about Evan.
But I thought maybe Mom could live with me.
No, baby. Mom can't move to South Carolina. And listen, when you talk to her, your mom, first of all, she's very upset that she missed your call. Right?
Okay.
And you should call her when we're done.
Okay.
But think of it this way. Mom moving to South Carolina would be a huge break in her life. You're talking about her selling her home, quitting her job.
I thought that maybe CJ would just take care of the house, but I'll go to New Jersey. It's okay. I'll go to New Jersey.
Well, put it this way.
What are they trying to figure out? I'm so confused. What is it that they're trying to figure out? Where she's moving when she gets out of prison?
I think if she gets out on bond and she does the house arrest, she wants Mom to literally leave her job, sell her house, and come live with her at her apartment so she could be around Evan.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. I'll just go to Jersey.
Are her parents together still?
I think.
Why did she really think her mom would just up and leave New Jersey?
Mm-hmm. I think they're divorced, but I'm basing that off the comments I've seen.
Okay.
Well, put it this way. New Jersey is where it's most stable for you.
Yeah.
And Jamie, nothing for nothing. You kind of have to think of what's most important. Yeah, Evan I've been texting Evan and everything. I like Evan a tremendous amount.
I know. I don't want to talk to you about Evan.
Okay.
Oh, heck no.
Oh, she's pouting. I don't even
Wait.
want to talk to you, Dad, about Evan. You don't know anything about my relationship.
But also, what about Evan?
He's gonna leave me for Sarah.
Or Jeff. I don't know what's going on.
Apparently, yeah, Mama is up there. She's up there, but Mom, who's still working at this point, we need her to quit. We need her to, because she needs to move in with me. She can't stay on the couch. Jesus.
So
And
I
her
can
mom
stay with
just-
Evan.
Yeah. And Evan he's living a life. He's playing tennis, going out on the boat. Sarah's buying
grapes.
dinner. Yeah, eating grapes. It's, her reality is out of touch.
Okay. We won't. Okay.
It makes me sad. I love him.
Oh my God.
Well, listen, Jamie, I understand that, but you have to deal with reality. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, if first of all, it could be 12 weeks before bond.
Yeah, I know that.
So you have to realize that that's 3 months.
Yeah, or it could be 4.
Or it could be 2. They are trying to get it expedited. And that's why we got these hot to trot attorneys on, okay? They are going to try to get you a bond court hearing as soon as possible. They're going to file paperwork. They're going to contact their people that they have relationships with within the county and try to get your bond hearing expedited.
How did you know about the deputy sheriff lady?
Well, what happened is she called.
So how'd you know, Dad? It's because Evan and Papa already were sending codes. They knew. He intercepted the code.
Well, I feel like at this point that she already forgot the code that her dad sent her in the beginning of this stream that we decoded.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. She wasn't even paying attention. Yeah. Tell us, Papa.
Asked me to call her. At that time was when Chris and Deb gave me a statement to give to anybody that asks about you, a kind of boilerplate. Everybody, I told everybody, your sister, your mother, your brother, your grandma, grandpa, everybody, that if anybody asks about you, that you are only to say, call Jamie's attorney. And I gave the name of the law firm, Kingston Coventry, and Deb and Chris Ramabucci, whatever the Italian name is. I don't even know how to pronounce that shit yet. And, and gave the phone numbers. And I sent that to her. Then she texted, this is all in text, she texted me back that, it wasn't a legal issue. She just wanted to talk to me about family stuff. Okay? Then what happened was after that, I told Chris what the conversation was. Now, Chris has a relationship with Sheriff Graziano. They know each other. Okay? So I sent it to Chris, and I said I would like to call her because I don't want to disrespect her.
He's zoning out.
And Chris said she is a really nice person, and he encouraged me to call her, and I spoke to her. So that's how the whole thing happened with Sheriff Garcia.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, Asher.
And she's really
So two things. Number one, now I can't unsee or unhear the mob angle. Because he says, well, when I texted her back, she said it wasn't about the legal thing, it was about the family thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't his family involved in legal things? But that's besides the point.
Besides the point.
But she wanted to talk about the family, but not legal. Oh, okay. All right. And then he says, I just can't unhear it. Now everything I hear is just sounding like a conspiracy. Also, I just want to point out that obviously he wouldn't be a good mobster because then he would know that this is a recorded call and you don't say how the connection happens. So he's not a very good one.
Yep. We're picking up what you're putting down now.
Yep. We got you.
Yep. Oh man. But you're right.
nice, right? So I think
I just feel a little bit better now. I just don't want to I'm just excited to get bond and then just keep going after that and take it step by step.
Girl, her hair is business in the front, party in the back. She's got to take those clippers to the back of the hair. Did you see it?
No, I missed it.
Watch when she adjusts.
I'm just excited to get bond and then
it's a whole nest back there.
It is like that clump.
Honestly, it probably has been a week or two, and the little prongs that it still had they probably have given out at this point.
Yeah, they've snapped.
So I don't blame her. It's a hard knock life in there. She got to toughen up.
The cat issue. Oh, great. Here we go.
Just keep going after that and take it step by step.
Jamie, you know what? It's just like when somebody has a life-altering issue sitting in their life. You take it not only day by day, you take it hour.
This fool just said, Jamie, it's like when somebody has a life-altering situation that just is sitting in their lap. Is it, Papa? Because it's kind of just like that.
It's literally that.
It's not metaphorically, sir. It is that. Not like.
It's literally that. He's trying to cushion it for her. But like you said in the first call, Papa, it won't do any good lying to each other, okay? Oh my God. But he's talking so slow, it's making me especially as an Italian New Yorker, it's come on, guy. But she's zoning out. And I think he wants her to really absorb what he's saying, but she's not.
It's not only day by day, you take it hour by hour. Every hour you get through is 1 hour behind you. Every day you get through is 1 day behind you. Every week you get through is 1 week behind you. Don't think too far into the future. You take care of yourself right now for the next hour, 2 hours, make it till it lights out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you get through.
I just can't wait to hug everyone.
Jamie, I want to hug you so bad. But listen, now that you talked about that, your wacko mother just texted.
What?
Okay, you want to hear what it was? You want me to read this wacko text to you from your mother?
From your mother?
Yeah.
Don't tell her I told you.
The one that he said earlier, your poor mother, she's so upset. She missed
Now
your
she's a
call.
wacko?
Mm-hmm.
Does she have like a mom and a stepmom that he's referring to, or?
I think this is her mom.
Huh.
Escalated quickly.
To you from
Yeah,
your
dude.
mother. Don't tell her I told you, okay? Because you're going to be calling. Are you ready for this text?
Ready.
Are you sitting? Here we go. From your mom. This is her text. I have noticed all the signs from you that tell me Cindy is your girlfriend now. You couldn't even hug me automatically when you saw me. I had to ask you for a hug. You also didn't look at me in the eyes one time when we were toasting to Jade. Good luck.
How is that funny? Yeah.
Because she's psycho, duh.
But Mom was
And a
like,
weirdo.
listen, I see you and Cindy are now together, and you couldn't even just give me one embrace. We have Evan over here who's literally embracing 4-year-olds against their will, and I have to ask you, you can't even maintain eye contact with me? Like, this is sad.
I actually think it's highly inappropriate for him to be discussing that with his daughter, but I mean, and maybe that's their dynamic. I mean, I also think it's inappropriate to have cutesy nicknames for each other, but
Yeah.
okay. Well, not for each other. I like, parents have nicknames for their kids. That's normal.
Just don't take it outside and refer to it as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
She screwball her wife. Then before I got to respond, she was quick on the text. She goes, "You also haven't mentioned her. Your no reply confirms it." I didn't even. It was so fast. I didn't even get the answer the first one time. So I texted back, "LOL, wacky. She is absolutely not my girlfriend." In capital letters. I don't ever want a girlfriend. Dealing with you and my kids are more than enough to deal with. You are wacky.
Oh my God.
And then she texted me back just now. Okay. I'm so worried for our baby. I'm sorry. Your mom's like wacko.
I know.
That's why we love her. Cindy's your girlfriend. I'm like, what are you talking about?
She can't even care anymore. Well, of course she's always gonna care, but
Cindy is a very good friend of mine. Okay,
yeah.
She was up here to do doctors and lawyer stuff, and we went to lunch 2 Saturdays in a row, and it was a good time, and we talked. This was before the whole shit hit the fan.
Yeah,
right?
good for you. You're allowed to do that.
Can pause?
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
I knew.
Listen, first of all, I want to know, was Sarah and Evan at that lunch? Because he's out here going to lunch too. So just asking for myself. And then also, I think this whole entire conversation, who cares about Cindy? Maybe this is just his way. Maybe they don't have another way that they can connect. So this is just a funny story to make her laugh. And, now that you got all the lawyer stuff to board her out of the way, because at least she's engaged in this part of the conversation. But
can't breathe. That's so sad. So this is what it feels like to have a dad. oh, ouch. Like, I don't know to laugh or to feel sad. No.
That reminds me of the one trend, and it's like me and my dad on Father's Day. And then it goes and like it's an adult, but the adult is standing there, but no dad is standing next to them, and they just have their arm like it's around the dad's shoulder. But there is no dad.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, I can't praise. Oh man, yeah, and it seems like he's just trying to get her distracted. But when he read out the messages verbatim, he read out "you wacko," like so he wrote it for her. Oh man, yes, Susie.
The other thing I think of is could you imagine what if Cindy really is his girlfriend? And now here he has, she would have been none the wiser, but now here, because these video calls are, foiable, then now Cindy, the whole world knows, Cindy, you are just his friend who he had a good time with in South Carolina.
And she that would have hurt. Why do you keep saying my name, Susie? It's freaking me out. Yes. But Remy said she keeps saying MJ. I'm like, yes.
Susie. MJ. Susie.
Oh, there was an earlier comment. Go back just a little bit. Look at Jamie's eyes when he's reading the text. Yeah, I know. I saw them. She knows all about. Oh yeah. Definitely. It's not the first time Papa has said this. 200% Jersey is drive safe, DJ, New Jersey. They're all corrupt.
And she's just a good friend. That's all.
That's fine. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. You can have a girlfriend if you want.
I don't want a girlfriend. I love you, Mama. I love you, kid. And that's all I give a shit about. Okay?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Dad, when I have my bond thing, they're gonna give me a date and they're gonna say, okay, it's gonna be on this day. They're probably gonna give me what, like a week's head notice or something?
I don't know. I started now. Remember, Jamie, this is so new. I mean, Thursday I retained the attorney. So
yeah, I'll figure it out. I get it. You don't know. I'll try to figure it out. But what I'm saying is, I'm just wondering, after I pay bond and stuff, are you and Mom gonna pick me up?
I'm gonna be at the bond here in court with you.
Okay.
Okay. I will be there sitting.
That was a code.
Well, we have to check with H. Rivers and see, was that code for something? I'm going to be at the bond hearing. Boom. I don't know.
It totally was. What did it mean? Rivers? Tell us.
I don't know.
We have to roll the tape back.
I'm gonna be at the bond here in court with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Why was it so aggressive? It was so aggressive.
He wanted to make sure he didn't have to blow his nose for the rest of this week. He's okay. Nope. Okay, cool.
Oh my God, he nearly blew his brain out. Do you see my lips? Nope, not a clue.
Okay.
Sorry, that was an intense blow, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Papa don't preach.
Oh God.
In court with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Look how purple he got.
I will be there.
Now we got to put aside the sound because look how purple he just made.
I'm gonna be at the bond here in court with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you see it?
I did. He got a little flushed there for a second. It's all of his energy, his whole body.
Yeah.
Needed to get that out.
All of his
Bless
light
his heart.
bulbs and dreams went into that tissue, man.
Yeah, they did.
Oh my God, if only Cindy saw that. Damn. And look at his hair.
Don't let his mom see that, because if weirdo mom or wacko or whatever her name is, mom sees that, boy, she's gonna be like trying to jump his bones.
Calm down, Mr. Costanza. I just noticed his hair though, with the part, and it's slicked back down the middle. It's a look. It's a look.
I feel like it's a very versatile cut for him.
Yeah, but he stands with it. He owns it. He rocks it.
Yeah, he's chilling.
In court.
Yep.
I'm gonna be at the bond here in court with you.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
I will be there, sitting there in court with you. Period.
Good. Okay, good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Maybe when nobody's looking, I might come over and like give you a hug. I'll jump over the fucking the chairs and shit and come and get you, okay?
Yeah.
What?
That's not how court works, sir.
He's gonna jump over what? Can you play that back?
I sure can.
Give you a hug. I'll jump over the fucking the chairs and shit and come and get you, okay?
The gods and chairs, maybe?
Oh, the balls and chairs. Okay.
The gods and chairs? I'm not
It
sure.
sounds like bath to me, just like that closed caption is saying. So I was like, what is he saying? I don't know.
Give you a hug.
And
I'll
look at
jump
her
over
face.
I know. She's like, Dad.
You'll do that for me, Daddy-o?
He's gonna line back down.
You love me. You really love me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Maybe when nobody's looking, I might come over and like give you a hug. I'll jump over the fucking the chairs and shit and come and get you, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah. But we got a lot of good information to everyone today, so that was good. It was a productive meeting that we all had.
Oh no, don't mess it up.
Well, let me tell you, I talked to Deb and Chris, on the cell call. They were in a car, so I was talking to both of them. You know what I mean? And they both like you very much.
I'm sorry.
They think you're an absolute sweetheart.
I just need to point out, he just said, I talked to Deb and Chris, okay, on a cell call. They were on their cell phones. They were in their car.
I didn't notice that.
And I like him very much. Like, I mean, he literally, like, we got that much on the cell call. We understood they were mobile at that point, sir. Okay.
I was too focused on him messing up his hair. Oh my God. I gotta go back.
Everyone today, so that was good. It was a productive meeting that we all had.
Well, let me tell you, I talked to Deb and Chris, on the cell call. They were in a car, so I was talking to both of them. You know what I mean? And they both like you very much. They think you're an absolute sweetheart. They think that you are very smart and you're going to be very helpful with the case. And Deb says that she hugged you, that she really felt the connection.
Oh God!
And that's so important to have the case progress. Okay, that you and her particularly get along. Don't. She's a Jersey girl. Don't give her the Jersey eye roll and smirk, please. Okay? Because guess what? She'll probably give you the Jersey eye roll and smirk back.
I told her she smelled good.
Have you told her that she smelled good?
Okay. It's just so weird.
Oh,
That's all. Okay. I don't look, he loved that. He's like Evan talking about Sarah over here. I told her she smelled good.
Yeah. He's like, listen, honey, this is basically what he's saying. Listen, honey, don't be out there acting New Jersey, giving her an attitude, rolling your eyes at her. Like, she's here to help us. And, if you do it, she's going to just roll her eyes or, get smart back with you. So let's just, keep it copacetic. And she's like, she smells good.
Yeah. And she said when she held you, she felt a connection, and that is critical as far as progressing your court case.
Yep.
That's where Sarah Boone went wrong.
Yeah, she could tell that she was a smart girl. Yeah.
She could really help in this,
Absolute
then
sweetheart.
when she touched you, that connection, yeah, you're getting out.
It's all about the human connection, It makes a difference.
Makes all the difference. That's what we're paying the big bucks for.
And her dad just thought that was, he really, listen, he loves her on a totally different level.
Yeah.
Not in a creepy way, but just like my kid can do no wrong kind of level. Because she's like, I told her she smells good. And he's like, you told her she smells good.
He's like, Wade, when you... You're right. It's like Wade, where it's not funny at all. What are you even laughing at? You're just laughing.
Yes, the maniacal laugh. Yes.
Yeah, first impressions, James seems so smart. Really? Because she seems like an uptight, entitled girl who does not care at all about the actual process. She just wants the end result.
I told her she smelled good.
You told her that she smelled good? She loved it. I'm telling you. They were very...
It was a salad.
They were very happy to meet you, and they like you a lot. And that not just because you're the client, because they truly do like you.
Yeah, I'm just so happy that you were able to get like such good people to like help me. Like,
You want to
there's
hear?
so
You want to
many
hear?
people. There's so many people that don't even like. They can't even afford like to get a lawyer or anything, and I just feel so lucky that I have such good people that are able to help me.
Jamie, that's what Daddy-O does.
Daddy-O.
Fuck no.
Don't even think about it. Don't.
Listen, that's what Daddy-O does.
Listen. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, thank you, friend. I don't like it. I don't. I have no words. That's all I got. I don't like it. I'm trying to hold back so many words, so I don't like it is all I can say.
I don't like it either.
Yeah.
That's what Daddy-O does.
Okay. Don't even think about it. You don't need to thank me. This is what Daddy-O does. Because he loves it. He loves his kid. Okay? No question about it. Okay? Not even, hold on, the train's going by.
I missed that train.
Yeah.
Code! What was it?
There was a code?
Yes!
They reported a code?
Yes! Train's going by.
Oh. The train is going by.
You never got the clock.
Yeah, I think that means we've got to move this conversation along here because they're listening.
Yeah, maybe. They're on
also, the way she's saying is I missed that train. That tells me he is actually in New Jersey, which tells me that that's not a hotel room. That is his home with the limp worm hanging off of the ceiling. So just want to put that out there and clarify to be factual.
What is that, though?
We have no freaking clue.
I don't know what it is, and it's because it has no rhyme or rhythm to it. It doesn't make sense. I've never seen anything sit up there like that before.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's freaking me out, man.
Maybe it's Cindy's. I don't know.
It looks almost like a smoke detector, but what is coming from it over the wall? I don't know.
Maybe it's a shadow. Maybe there's like a lamp on a table and the light is shining up.
No.
So maybe it, okay, all right.
maybe now that I'm staring at it more and trying to envision, and yeah, it's reflecting off the ceiling too. That's why it's darker there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Or it's a loose noodle, one or the other.
One of the two.
Yeah, one of the two.
Okay? Not even, hold on, the train's going by.
I missed that train.
Yeah, well, I kind of got used to it. Okay.
Well, the good thing is also, I was thinking, like, even when you like have to do time or whatever, a lot of the time you can get out on like good behavior and stuff, and so they'll cut it like in half.
In half?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Did you hear that, Nanya? Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're going to get credit for all your good behavior, honey. Sweetie Pie. What's their nickname? I can't remember hers.
Sweetie. I think it's Sweetie.
Okay. Well, sweetie, yeah, absolutely.
Daddy-o.
It's going to happen for you. Daddy-o said so.
The only way to get a reduction like that is going to the HOA and submitting your grievance, and then you could get half off. It doesn't work like this otherwise.
And that's a fake credence.
Yeah. That's over dramatic reductions. Well, what's that knob on the end of the word? I don't know.
You're asking too many questions now. See, they don't like the questions.
Yeah. It's a hook over a door. That's not.
That is not a. Who said that? That is not a hook over a door.
That is PETA. That's not a door, even. It's not a door at all. How wide is that door?
Honestly, I'm going to have to do an investigation after this. I'm going to go back and screenshot it and then zoom in and get as close as I can to try and identify this unidentifiable object up there in the thing. I know it's not aliens, but I'm just saying we need to identify it.
Yeah, it needs to be identified.
Deets, grab that screenshot, please. Thank you.
Yeah, screenshot that.
Or Allie. Allie may be in here too.
Yeah, definitely grab that screenshot, please.
Absolutely. But don't think about that yet. That's way in the future. That's a year down the road. Okay? There's no sense in
The future that I'm thinking about is when all of this is done, and when all of this is done, and I can just be happy. And I think that you're right, because I think it will teach. It's going to be, obviously, it's going to teach me a lot. So.
Well, one of the things that you had just said in the past couple of minutes is that you understand that you and I are lucky that I can, get lawyers like the ones I got for you, and that a lot of people can't. So maybe when you get out, you can be an advocate.
Oh my God.
For the people. You're going to be living with these people a while. You're going to make friendships.
Oh, these people. Do you see that separation?
Oh, yeah. You're going to be living with these people. Don't let them change you, honey.
Mm-hmm. You could advocate for them. You could be a Gypsy Rose when you get out. Wow, man. But he clearly sees that separation between his own spawn and the rest of the inmates in that jail.
Yeah, she's nothing like them, Melissa.
No.
Sweetie is nothing like that at all.
Daddy-o didn't raise no fool. He's been working his hair since 1995. That's natural grease too. It's natural grease.
For the people. You're going to be living with these people a while. You're going to make friendships, and you might decide that this is what you want to do, is help these people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Who knows? I'm not saying that, but it could be. Right?
No, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about what kind of what I would want to do after, if I would want to try to become I don't know, study law or something with the time that I have, or just come up with a plan for philanthropy or something,
Right. Well, Dad.
Did you say philanthropy?
Yes.
She did. She said philanthropy.
Law, I mean, imagine the differences between those two thought processes. I was thinking maybe law or philanthropy. I feel like those are opposite ends of the spectrum. One is potentially fighting for someone. The other one is just giving out money to the less fortunate. But okay.
It's that book she read. It's the Robin Hood. It's stuck in her head.
Robin Hood. Yep. The Robin Hood Olympics. Yep. That's exactly what it was.
Russian Olympic
totally forgot.
Robin Hood. Yeah. See that?
But also, I'm confused because didn't her and Evan talk about getting out on the boat and going to the tennis, going to play tennis, doubles?
Well, that was back when she didn't want to admit that she's going to serve time. Now in her mind, she's going to be doing like a year or two. And so I have to do something this time. Okay. Stop using that.
So when she gets out in a year or two, after she figures out where her mom is going to live and Evan, then she can go ahead and do law or philanthropy. Maybe both. She may be a multitasker.
Yeah, she's going to be the best philanthropist out there. And just to say, hold on, wait. Where's the comment go? Where'd it go? I hate when the comment gets lost. Where'd it go? Okay. Hey, she does deserve redemption as long as she repents and sins no more. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Everyone does. I'm not sitting here saying, hey, you can't change, you can't grow, you can't take accountability, you can't learn from this. Absolutely. But I'm simply commentating off of right here and now. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to poke fun at all the ridiculous shit that's said. And especially highlight when absolutely no accountability, no remorse, nothing is being shown, at least right here in this moment. Now, if a year down the line in the next video that, like the most recent videos that come out, because these are from a year ago, if it's changed, if she's changed, great, but I'm talking about what I'm seeing in front of me right this second, and Daddy-O and Sweetie are cringe.
Also, I'd like to add that who doesn't get a second chance at life?
Exactly, the victims. I gotcha, plays in the dirt. I'm just genuinely speaking too.
Yeah, same. I hope that this experience teaches her a little bit of humility, a lot less entitlement. And I hope that she has gone from, or goes from, by the time her time is done and she gets to get out, it has gone from why is this happening to me to I did this, these are my choices, these were my choices, and I'd never make that choice again. And she does do something with her life that can give back to those who may be making similar choices at her age that that they may be making at that moment.
Absolutely. The bride's dad said he will never forgive her and he will meet her in hell to open the door. And you know what? I'm not going to judge her dad at all, and I don't think any of us could ever speak on. I've seen a spectrum of how parents reacted, but I'll tell you this, I'll never forget. It was Green River Killer, and it was victim impact statements, and one after another, these families, these loved ones, which I'm not judging them either, said you're horrific, like I cast you to hell, like what you did, you took my child, you took my sister, you took my mom. And then this older gentleman got up, and he had a bow tie and suspenders, and he got up and he said, I forgive you. And the entire time, that killer was stoic with every family member who was screaming at him, who was hysterical. He didn't make a move. But when that man got up and he said, I forgive you, that it goes against my beliefs, my religion, to sit here and not forgive you, he broke down and cried. And it's a really, I don't know if you've ever seen that, Nunya, but it's a really impactful video. And it shows you the power of forgiveness. And again, I'm not sitting here saying anyone should forgive. I don't, that's on you. And I really don't judge either way, because I cannot imagine, and I don't want to imagine what it's like to be in that situation. But it just shows you the power of forgiveness too.
Of the man with kids in the river? Or no?
Say that again?
The Green River.
You're breaking up.
Let's go back on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Green River Killer. And I'll send you the video after, because they compiled it all together. So it's like a short 1-minute video, and it is so impactful. I don't know, like, just because this killer showed no remorse. Gary Ridgway, yes, thank you. And he didn't crack through there were so many victim impact statements. But the moment that father got up with his goofy little suspenders and his bow tie, he looked adorable. And he's like, I'm not gonna yell at you and tell you I hate you the way. He's like, even though they absolutely are entitled to their feelings, he said, I forgive you, sir. And Gary cracked. He started crying because that forgiveness, not that, I'm saying the killer deserved that, but it just showed, wow, you were able to not crack while they all let out all these feelings, but the forgiveness made him crack. Oh, it was Dennis Rader? No. It wasn't Dennis Rader. No. It wasn't BTK. No, it's Gary Ridgway. It's not BTK. BTK didn't crack like that.
And for like philanthropy or something,
Right. Well, Deb has, I think, a girl that had to do some time like you had to do. And now she is an advocate for something that she changed her life and turned it around. And now she does something on the good side and then changed her for the good. And now she helps with, I think, incarcerated people. So, as you get to talk to her, maybe you ask her about that. And I think that she would get you in touch with her and she'll let you know how she went with her and she got to where she is now.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm just excited to get answers, but we're just going to take it day by day, and hopefully that the bond hearing comes soon, and then I can get home to everyone, and then we can go from there.
Right. My goal and what I would like to see is, of course, a bond hearing as soon as possible. I will be in the courtroom with you, and that I get you bonded, or they get you bonded with my cooperation, and you come home and you live with your mom. Okay? You two can hang out, go to the beach,
I'm fine with that.
Talk about life.
I'm fine hanging out and going to the beach when I'm out on bond.
So so a lot of what I hear I know we're not done with this call, but it is a lot of future making plans.
Yep.
To help encourage her that this is not the end of your life. This is a chapter of it, but it's not the end of the story kind of a thing for you. And I think it's to give hope that, that, again, I can't imagine having a kid in that situation, but I mean, at least this time around, he's saying you're going to do some time. Now he doesn't have the right amount of time, but you're going to do some time. But when you get out, then you can go and do these things and connect with this person to do advocacy work, or, do this, or go to the beach with your mom. We could do all those things. We just have to get through this.
Yeah. But I also, and I'm not judging him just as an outsider, which it's so much easier to give our thoughts and opinions. But I wish we were seeing the accountability for the life. One life literally lost, but so many lives altered and changed and ripped away, And so I understand you're in a rush to get out, but what about you took a life. You took a life.
It's almost like, let's just skip over this part that is very, very serious and impactful. And let's just look to the future. And I think sometimes, we all, make poor choices or bad choices in our life. They may look different. They may not look like this, but we've all made a poor choice or a bad choice in our life. And sometimes you just have to sit in the shit because you made it,
Yeah, exactly.
And it's almost like he doesn't want her to have to sit in it. He just wants her to just skip over this chapter and go into the next one. And that I don't like that at all.
But I do also understand in the sense of he's probably aware that everybody else is coming from that angle. And so he would want to not be the one kind of grilling it in, maybe, like, and
Yeah.
being that little outlet for her. Thank you, Abellis. That's really kind of you. Please make sure you thank Abellis if you got a membership.
But the funny thing is I would actually prefer the outlet that Evan offered.
Yeah.
You take showers in there. It's the best soap. The cookies are great. I went out on the boat and let me tell you this great story, whatever. Like that, I would prefer that as the outlet. Let's completely avoid the subject. I would prefer that over. I can stand hearing that more than I can stand hearing this. This is like, oh, honey, you didn't do anything bad. We're just gonna skip over this part.
Yes. And yes, my cats, there were calls uploaded up as 4 days ago. They're all on phone calls from prison, but we're just going to go in chronological order for them.
Talk about, how things are different now because of what happened. And start your life with what has happened, to you. Okay?
Happened to you.
And again, bad things happen to wonderful people, and that's what happened. Now you have to make the best.
No. The correct way to say that is good people do bad things. She's done this. It didn't happen to her.
Yeah.
You're not a bad person, but you did a bad thing.
Back to the situation. Okay? I know you're going. Especially you're thinking about it already. Look, there's like 3 minutes, 45 seconds left. Now I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You see my shirt?
Oh, God.
Your mama says I should get a new one. And I'm like, what do you mean? This shirt's okay.
Oh my God.
Oh my. Oh.
I can't imagine.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
I'm sorry it cut you off.
That's okay. I mean, it was very true. It escalated very quickly.
Oh.
I think that Mama is right.
It's time for I saw a nip. I saw.
Wow.
Between the cutesy names and now the nipple, I'm very disturbed. I can't. We saw a nipple. I thought he just meant the fading of the logo, and then he just had to rise up that arm.
That's what I was thinking too. I didn't realize it was actually a tube top in actuality at this point.
Are you sure he has money? You know what?
I mean, they say some of the richest people, they've got the same clothes that they wear over and over. They don't buy new clothes, so
yeah, I
don't know.
Thing. Oh, that
right,
yeah,
Joe?
Up to. Oh my goodness, that escalated.
Definitely gives you the ick.
He's like, now that I have 3 minutes left and we're limited, what do you think about this?
Let me flash you real quick since we're limited on time. Okay.
Oh my gosh. He stole Billy Bob's shirt.
What do you mean? This shirt's okay. It's got a little hole in it. What's the big deal? I still got 2 arms.
I'm so excited to go to like alumni games in the future.
What?
Where, Coastal?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay. Well, listen. Again, you're thinking years down the road.
I know, but that'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be. So, right?
I mean, he's trying to bring her back to reality.
Happy. Now, listen.
I just don't think she realized it would be 25 years down the road.
Yeah, I don't think she realized that. But I mean, earlier he did say 15 years. But I think I can appreciate that in this call there's still some Delulu moments, but there are some like reality. Like, yeah, that's cool. Sure, we can go to the football game in 2135
Yeah.
shirt when you get out. Like, that's how I feel like he's saying. Like,
I know.
you will be the ultimate level of alumni if the school is still there. But yeah, we can go. That'll be fun.
Oh my god. It just needs a couple of stitches.
Where's the people who sew? I'm sure you could just put it all back together.
A few stitches. Ask your mom to get her knitting little kit out.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Right? I'm so happy. Now listen, last couple of minutes, I want to talk a little bit more about your schedule. First of all, you can't make a video call between 3:55 and 7:10. Right? I want to know when the best time to video call you would be. Sometimes, huh?
7:10.
Okay, because sometimes you need a break at, say, you have your breakfast, you have your lunch at 12.
No, 7 is good. 7 is good. 7 is good because it's right before my rec.
Okay, because, I'm thinking also maybe if you want like 2 or 3 to break your day up. Because I could video you from my office. So you have breakfast, lunch, and then break up between lunch and rec.
I'll think about that and I'll get back to you.
Huh?
For now, just keep it at 7:10 and I'll think about it.
Think about it, okay? That's why I wanted to talk to you about it. Okay. Now look, it's 1 minute and 45 seconds. So we're going to talk until they kick us off this freaking thing, okay? So right now I want to
let me tell you what I did. I was so bored the other day that I downloaded a textbook on the iPad, and it's all about animals, and it's just the biology of animals, and it starts literally from, like, monkeys, and it's like primitive apes or manu whatevers, and then it's the 5 different types of monkeys, and then there's this type, and then I listed all those different types of monkeys and their qualities, and then there's this types of monkeys, and I started doing that. That's how bored I am.
Let me know when you get to the snake section.
And no, I don't. She said textbook. I don't. I think she meant a monkey. Like, what is it? Monkey?
And she said it started at monkeys.
Yeah.
Like, I thought when she said it started at, I thought like, oh, it starts in alphabetical order, That's what I would have. But then she's like, and then it started with like monkeys.
I think she meant maybe evolution. Was it evolution?
I don't know. We'll have to try and find that one with the Robin Hood Olympics. Yeah. Maybe they only have those, like the cookies. They only have them in prison. I don't know. I don't think that's available to the general public.
Maybe that's it.
That's how bored I am.
Let me know when you get to the snake section.
Well, I want to know when the heck I'm going to get my coloring pencils.
Well, listen, the other thing is, baby, first of all, I'm going to tell you, I love you so very much. You are my sweetie, and I'm going to do everything I can to get you bonded out of there to your mom's house. You understand? As soon as possible. And I love you with all my heart. Okay?
I love you too, Daddy-O.
I know. So let's keep
talking. Wait a second. Are those all holes?
Please hold. I have to zoom in to the screen.
How didn't I notice that this entire time?
Probably because you thought the shirt was okay. And honestly, we were focused on whatever that still is on the top of the ceiling up there. So we didn't even recognize there's holes on the left-hand side and holes on the right-hand side if you zoom in. Again, I'm going to have to agree with the wacko mom and say, yes, it is 100% time to let that shirt go, sir.
I don't even think I noticed them at all this entire time. Oh my good Lord.
Can we also point out she's very disappointed. She seems genuinely upset that she still hasn't got her colored pencils.
Yeah.
Again, summer camp did not give her colored pencils.
Yep. And then she's got her roommate still hearing voices through the walls.
Yeah. And the guy didn't even let her switch rooms.
Nope, not at all.
He made her stay in that room.
He's in his Sunday best. Look how many holes there are, though.
It looks like moths have maybe gotten to the shirt a little bit. I don't know.
Just a little
It's very
bit.
concerning. But I'm not going to laugh at it too bad because I have a shirt like that. It's the most comfortable shirt that I
Yes,
have.
it always is.
So
It always is, but
until
I don't know if I'd go on camera.
no, I wouldn't be on camera with it. Heck no. Heck no. That's reserved. I don't even leave the house with it.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
My heart. Okay?
I love you too, Daddy-O.
I know. So let's keep talking because we've got 35 seconds. They're going to kick us off.
Well, the plan is get me bonded out as soon as possible to get to Mommy's so I can be with Mommy and Joey and Theo and you and CJ and Kelsey and give everyone big hugs and kisses.
Right. Don't forget to call your mom tonight. And don't forget to call your sister because she gets jealous when you don't call her and you call other people.
Okay.
She's like, why doesn't Jamie call me more?
Okay. I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Okay.
I love you. Kissy lips. Don't.
No. No. Did you saw that pucker, Nanya?
I didn't. I was reading the chat. I have the chat up on my phone. So let's go back. I love these moments that we're going to rewind to see. So excited.
It's bad.
Oh.
Okay. I love you.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Okay.
I love you. Kissy lips. Don't tell nobody about this.
I won't.
We all hear it. We all hear it. Nobody doesn't know. We all know.
He puckered those out and don't tell nobody about this. As if that reassures us after the pet names.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't have that type of relationship with my dad.
No. No.
I just can't. I mean, maybe again, like some people, their love language is physical touch and it's not like a sexual thing. It's literally so. I mean, maybe they just had that kind of relationship. I'm going to try really hard not to judge it because I'm getting real creepy vibes from it. Not saying dad has done anything, just it gives me very weird vibes. The nicknames, the daddy-o's got it. You know, like I don't.
I know. It's cringe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there because I have to get up early and so I don't want to go too late, but I would absolutely love to be able to continue all this with you. But before we even go, I really want to show you, and not to like, get it all serious and stuff, but it's a really good video. It's for anybody who hasn't seen it. It's quick, but I just want to show you because this is why am I thing all crazy? Hold on. It's my screen. Hold on. StreamYard sucks. I gotta switch from StreamYard, man. I don't know what happened to it.
Well, the prices go up and the quality goes down.
But the quality went down.
Yeah.
So like my whole screen just got, I can't even do nothing, but hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, while you do that, Lee the Bee said, my dad wasn't in my life, but I prefer absence above this. Oh. Are you back yet? Oh, no. Don't leave me alone. Just kidding. Lobe stretch. Everyone is complaining about it. What are they complaining about? I don't know what happened to her. Come back. Oh, no. Did the code get her, H. Rivers? Did she fall into the code?
Everyone's complaining about StreamYard. That was my blow. Dude, and that was a dry blow. I'm sorry, but have you ever had a dry blow? That sounds wrong, but like it hurts if you try to blow your nose like that and there not be snot in it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. It
It
did sound
hurts.
painful.
Mm-hmm. But this is real quick. It's 3 minutes, but it's The Power of Forgiveness, Gary Ridgway. And I just, after speaking about it, I just want you guys to see, because it was really, and when I show this, I'm not trying to say any family member of a victim needs to forget. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, wow, this was impactful, not just for the father to forgive, but to see Gary respond the way he did while being completely monotone and stoic throughout all of the former family members. Whoops, why does it do that every time? So Gary Ridgway, 54 years old, was pleaded guilty for killing 48 women, making him the biggest serial killer in the U.S. history. Given the nickname Green River Murderer, he admitted the murders to the Superior Court in Seattle on November 5th, 2003.
On November 5th, 2003, all doubt of Ridgway's guilt was erased. He pleaded guilty to the murders of 48 women. He'd made a deal to cooperate with the prosecution to provide more information on his victims and the whereabouts of their remains. In doing so, he avoided a trial and possible death penalty.
Mr. Ridgway, how do you plead to the charge of aggravated murder in the first degree as charged in count 1 for the death of Wendy Lee Caulfield?
Guilty.
How do you plead to the charge of aggravated murder in the first degree as charged in count 2?
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
It's like he didn't have any remorse at all for what he had done. You know, he killed so many people, he didn't remember who they were, what they looked like. I just couldn't believe that somebody could kill all those people and not remember them.
Neither could the angry relatives of his victims, who were invited to speak in court when Ridgway was sentenced to life without parole on December 18, 2003.
You had said your memory, when it comes to all of the women you took, was gone. Our memory is not. In your words, you said that they didn't mean anything to you, but she meant everything to us.
She was a mother, she was a wife, she was a sister, and we miss her.
Gary Ridgway sat there stone-faced as victims' relatives damned him and mocked him.
He's an animal. I wish for him to have a long, suffering, cruel death.
He's gonna go to hell, and that's where he belongs.
But then the emotionless facade finally cracked when the father of one of his victims appeared to surprise him with a dose of human kindness.
You see his, I'm sorry, it wasn't a bow tie, it was the suspenders with a tie. He, adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable. But ready? Like, this is, I don't know, like, it just really moved me when I saw this. Like, it was, there is power of forgiveness.
Mr. Ridgway, there are people here that hate you. I'm not one of them. You've made it difficult to live up to what I believe, and that is what God says to do, and that's to forgive. You are forgiven, sir.
So just the way, like, he didn't, do you know how many victim impact statements there were? He didn't crack. He didn't crack.
Yeah,
but when he
47 of
came
them.
up, but when he came up and he said, I don't hate you, I forgive you, that was the first time we saw any emotion. And I'm not saying he deserves to be forgiven, but wow, it moved me to see that.
Yeah. I mean, they always say forgiveness is not really for the other person, it's for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt them for you to hold on to it. It hurts you to hold on to it, kind of a thing,
Yeah.
So that's beautiful to see.
It was really powerful, and I can't imagine how hard that was to do. I can't imagine.
I have faith, but that would be such a challenge.
Yeah.
Such a challenge.
this was interesting. I'm not sure which day you're available next, but I would love to continue to go over these. There's like, let me see, that we have an hour and 30 minutes left of this video call. Then there's another hour and 30 minutes of a next video call. And then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more audio call. Well, one of those are video calls, and then 13 audio calls, but they vary. One is only like 13 minutes and the other ones are like an hour. But I would love just to go through them in chronological order with you, and we could vary channel to channel, whatever you want to do.
I'm fine with it either way. But I will. So I don't travel until January, so I'm pretty free throughout this month. And then the only thing is just the HOA meetings are the only like obligation I have right now. So, and I know there's one tomorrow, so I don't know what your normal streaming schedule is. But just tell me when you're like, okay, this is the day, and
Perfect.
I'll be here with bells on.
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you for coming on, Nanya. This is the first time I'm actually like doing a stream with you, and I absolutely adore you, and I appreciate you coming on, and I look forward to doing more.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everybody.